Welcome back to another Pokemon card live stream. Woo! What's going on, guys? It's another lovely, lovely night. Pokemon cards are as cool as ever. That's right. I like Pokemon cards a lot. I think I saw a YouTube video today claiming they weren't cool anymore. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think I agree. I think that Pokemon card, let's say, mainstream attention has fallen a little bit after both of Logan Paul's box breaks have now been done. But Pokemon cards have been cool for a while. That's why they still have holding power 20 years later. What's up, guys? Mr. El Jad, he says, Mister, we're waiting. How's it going, mister? You're waiting for what? I found some packs at Family Dollar. Where are you guys finding cards these days? I check under the rug. What's up, Trent? Metal Axe. Somebody made some, a wiener. Like the stream. Idahoans don't care about Pokemon cards. Goblin! Pokies to the moon! What's up, James O? Even if there's a Pokedip, I'm still holding, says Pokemon Verse. Dude, I watched a commercial come onto my... I said come. I saw a commercial play on my TV today for outdoor furniture, and the manager of the store was in the commercial, and he's like, you can buy our furniture and pay it back in 48 months. And I'm thinking, well, the furniture only costs like $30,000, and they accept, you know, like 2-year financing, which is a lot. That's a long time. And I thought to myself, you know, what if we actually offered something like that? I've been thinking a lot about the future of Pokemon cards. They're pretty expensive. You've noticed that, right? Pokemon cards are really expensive. And I was thinking about why people like financing. It's because 2 years gives you enough time to sort of earn the money you need to buy something you want. And yeah, so I've thought about maybe hosting digital collections for people where you can buy maybe a very expensive booster box or a very expensive, maybe like already graded card, and I'll set it on a shelf and put your name on it, and you'll own it, but you'll need to make payments on it for, like, let's say 12 months. And then at the end of 12 months, I ship the item out to you. What do you guys think of that? So that's something I've been thinking about after watching that particular commercial. Trent says Trump has been right. Pokeverse says buy a CP6 booster box, and I have 2 years to pay for it, says Pokeverse. Well, yeah, that's kind of the idea here. Trent says Dr. Fauci has shifted his position on COVID-19. He thinks it did originate from a lab. COVID-19 made in lab? Was it a rooms to go to commercial? Good evening, mister. Not at all a bad idea. First time being in your stream. That's Mr. Plippity Plop. What's up, man? He says, how are you? I'm all right. CUNT says, if you held onto your crypto instead of selling, you wouldn't have lost any money. No, that's not true. Crypto is still pretty far down from where I originally bought in. I think I bought in on 3,000. But I'll tell you a dirty little secret. I actually bought into crypto at the very beginning of the morning, and I saw my crypto appreciate by like 1,300. I was thinking about it. See, I was sitting on the toilet thinking about it. I was going to the bathroom, and I was down $8,000, right? And I said, kind of like a gambler does at a casino, I said, what are my best odds of getting this money back in a short period of time? And the sad reality was that I sort of knew the best thing I could do to get that money back fast is to double down on black. So I said, what are the odds the crypto market recovers? And I was thinking a little bit about it. I'm like, I think people are addicted to the gambling. I think people are addicted to the gambling side of buying crypto. And I said, maybe now will probably be the best time to buy crypto to try and get that money back that I lost. But I can tell you what, if it goes high enough, I'm just going to sell back out of it. And this time, all that money's going back into Pokies. I'll pay you in 10 years, mister. A penny a day, says Casper. When is the Pokemon toilet stream? Oh, man, you want the poo-poo streaks. It's in the process of being proven. Ah, yes, you do your best thinking on the toilet. That's a little bit true for me. Buy Bitcoin at 32, sell at 38. How's the reserve list for the Prism Hobby Box looking? How's it going, Mr. Across the White Water? Oh, where is it? Oh, the list should have been right there. Did I move the list? Oh, it's down here, I think. I found it. I was doing some math over here. All right, so here we go. Here's the NFL Prism list, and Jared Sigmund's no longer on the list. He said, that's too much of a financial burden. He said, I shouldn't have spent that money. Can I please have it back? And I said, okay. So we have Kelby, Nicholas Lenhart, and GJM on it, okay? Maybe we should have a large just for the packs of NFL Prism. Excuse me. I have a cough tonight for some reason. Probably I've contracted my second round of COVID now. What's up, guys? Oh, man. Look at these beautiful cards. People are sending these off to CGC. Lily with Michael Cusick and John Gamia. Wow, we pull some really nice cards on this channel. Ooh. People really like the girl cards. Couldn't tell you why. Okay, I could tell you why. It's because they're waifus. Everyone likes the waifus. Excited for Chilling Reign? How many days left until Chilling Reign? Is it like 2 weeks or something? What's up, Snorlax V? Man, I might get a cough drop. I think my cough drops are in the kitchen. Would you guys hang out if I ran off and got a cough drop? I might get a cough drop. Those slabs are making me horny. I'm horny. Election audit in Arizona is looking very fishy, says Trent English. Didn't they have to, like, pause it or something? They're like, okay, no more auditing. June 18th, $20 for those Typhlosions. You got it. Oh! What's up, Caitlin? How's it going, Caitlin? How many spots in the large again, mister? Let me look it up. How many spots in the large? It is... Oh, 28. I thought it was 22 for a second. 28 spots in the large. And we are at 20. So there's 8 remaining spots. Like Spot the Dog. Trent said, Owens, what? Go get a cough drop, mister. You got any games? Pause cough drop. Chilling Reign was heavily allocated. Going to be an interesting release, especially with Target not doing it in store. Man, look at all these pokies. Trent says, Hall's cough drop. You got the black lung pop. Mister. Now, of course, we got to start every stream right. We got to open up a pack of Steam Siege for me. You ready? Steam Siege. Ah. The one set I really am collecting is Steam Siege, because it's the best set. The only set. The set you're missing in your life. We got Joltik and Infernape. Oh, lordy. Are cough pulls as lucky as pee-pee pulls? They're even luckier. We call them COVID pulls. Look at these beautiful cards. Oh, baby. Look at this. He's got a white spot on the bottom. Yeah, neither of these have a chance. I sleeved them up anyways. Oh, well. Better luck next time. Womp, womp, womp. Doot. How well you think this Typhlosion's been doing? It says I bought mine for 500. That's what that little symbol means. How about this one? 500. And how about this one? 370 on that one. Wow. So I got it for 370, 500, and 500. You want to look these up, guys? Let's see how well they've done. Neo Typhlosion, PSA 10, Japanese. All right, and we need to sort these out. Now, there's 2 types of the Neo Japanese Typhlosion. One of them was a promotional Typhlosion. The other one is the one you're looking at. That's the really nice one from Neo 1. Wow, even the promotional Typhlosion is still so pricey. Kind of surprising. So, it looks like the cheapest Neo Hollow Typhlosion from Neo Genesis is 800. What? All right. Well, let's go mark it down. If you don't have Steam Siege roll on Discord, you're not cool. That's a fact, actually. That's true. All right. So, it says back in January it wasn't available, and I marked it down for 1,300. I don't know why we picked 1,300. But we're going to go with the available price of 800, and that's going to be on, we're in May, right? So that's for 5? I think that's 5. 5/21. Okay, 800 in May. Yeah, the not available price, I have no idea how the not available price is made up. Maybe I just put a number down like what I would sell it at. 800 and 800. Very cool. He's so pretty. Mine is sitting around 150, 170 for the PSA 8. Cha-ching! If you don't have a Steam Stage Road, just got my PSA 8 Japanese Typhlosion back today. Was far too hopeful for that 10. I'm sorry, Dan. I feel like you open Steam Siege when it benefits you. What's up, awesome cameras? Plippity Plop says, I went to Target to get some Pokemon cards, but I found they don't sell them anymore for safety reasons. I'm kind of new to the Pokemon stuff. That's right. If you buy Pokemon cards at Target, you might get assassinated in the parking lot, so they had to remove them. It was hotter at North Carolina than it was at Hawaii, like 91 degrees versus 71 degrees. Whatever happened to Epstein, Mr. Did he disappear? That's right. Mr. Epstein committed suicide. It definitely wasn't a political assassination from really powerful people. Brad Johnson says, I remember a long time ago I bought an unlimited Charizard for 10 bucks. I wish I got more of them back then. That's right. Probably you're talking about the Hollows. Typhlosion looks like he's playing air guitar. That's a very good observation. I found some Pokemons at Walgreens. At Walgreens? Walgreens is the next Kmart. All right, let's go ahead and see if anyone wants to open some Pokies tonight. Pokemons. It's a Pokemon night. We've got some Donruss football and Donruss basketball cards coming as well. We're expanding on the sports cards. So let's see. We do have some people who want to open some Pokies. Let's see what's going on here, though. I think we had some pre-orders. Let me make sure. This looks like a... Oh, it's not a pre-order. Mr. Benjamin Garcia. He wants 5 Guardians Rising. Hope you had a good day. All right. Benjamin Garcia. And you want the Guardians Rising. Let me see if I can find the Guardians Rising. That's Ultra Prism. That's base set. I'm a little worried about what I have left for Guardians Rising, if anything. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know where they are. All right. What about this side? Are they on this side at all? What's that? No, that's Primal Clash. Let me go look for some Guardians Rising in a box that they should be in. I'll be right back, Mr. Benjamin. Mr. Benjamin? Oh, wait, here's 2 of them. Okay, so I got 3 of them here, but obviously that's not enough. I'll be right back. I think I was running low on them. Oh no, mister. Those might be the last 3. I'll go ahead and mark them as sold out. Those might be the last 3. Can I bump you up to something? Let me know if you'll take any kind of replacement. Give me a moment. Did I mention I can barely move in this room? It's so full of stuff. Here it is, Guardian Rising. We're going to say sold out. Actually, Guardians Rising is going to be removed entirely. There we go. Sweet. So, Mr. Benjamin Garcia, I have 3 wonderful Guardians Rising here, right here for you. We only have 3 and you ordered 5. Is there some kind of replacement card you'd like to open up instead? How's it going, Pete Gamer? What's up, FR Gaming? He says, hey, mister. I wonder when stores will start selling cards again. I remember Pokemon announced it was going to stock a lot of cards again, but that has not happened yet, apparently. FR Gaming says, for real gaming. Wow, that would be a cool name if that was your name, but your name is FR Gaming. That stands for Father Gaming. Buddy, remember me? What's up, Pete Gamer? You can get to it later if you want, or I can get something else, says Ben. Ben. Crypto back to the moon, that's right, is taking off. Bro, that was just a PR statement. Any free Pokemons? Sonny Entertainment just wants free Pokemons. Ah, there we go. Ben Garcia says 2 McDonald's. Okay, found you, mister. Let's see. 2 Mickey D's. Haha. Congratulations to all the holders of what? All right, let's go ahead and grab the other one. Here it is. Oh, we got 2 beautiful Pokies. What's my, let's grab you a bonus pack. Bonus, so we're going to get you a bonus pack of Battle Styles because we ran out of Guardian Styles, okay? So you get a bonus pack. Good luck to our friend Benjamin Garcia. Mr. Garcia with the McDonald's packs last. I guess I just haven't seen it yet. My stores are not selling cards yet. Sneep. And sneep. I'm Grey Wolf. I changed my name. You're Peak Gamer. Don't try to trick us, mister. We know you're Peak Gaming. Peak Gamer. Here's Delibird. Wow, it looks like Delibird's like rubbing his own tits. What's up with that, Delibird? He's going, I got them good titties. Drampa and Phantump. Hey, this is actually a good picture of Phantump. Look at that. I didn't notice that in the background. That's Mimikyu. And, oh, mister, that's Goomy. Okay, no luck there. But that's okay. You got Battle Styles still. Come on, Battle Styles. Nope, that's just Fiora and Battle Styles. So that is a cold round. How about these McDonald's packs? Maybe you will pull Pikachu or Charmander. Who can tell me what the 3rd best card is from the McDonald's packs? That'd be nice to know. I bet it's like Bulbasaur or Squirtle. We're going to hit the shitter with the Pokemons before we get the quitters. What? Boop. Squirtle. Oh, well, there you go. Picking up Squirtle. Oh, mister. I'm surprised that people don't hit these McDonald's packs more. You get a guaranteed pull every pack. Here's Trico. Okay, so the Squirtle apparently is a good pull for you. As people have just mentioned, it's the 3rd most popular card out of the McDonald's set. And then we'll go ahead and scoop these up and sleeve them up. Sorry for your tough pulls, though, on the other packs. I did throw in a bonus pack to try and help you, okay? So that's for our friend Benjamin Garcia. He's got a B in the name. Mr. Benjamin. Where are we going to find your bag, Benjamin? Mister, have you ever tested a card? I've tested these cheeks. Brian, Ben Woo. Need a new bag. You got it, mister. Thank you. You probably mentioned that in your message. I probably didn't see that. The Pikachu is like 300 out of 10. Nice. Pikachu. Benjamin Garcia. There we go. Woohoo! I've been thinking a lot about modern cards too, about whether or not they're collectible. And my feelings about them have always typically been kind of negative. But one of the things I always do is I always reevaluate my opinions to make sure they make the most sense. For every opinion you hold, there's usually a counter opinion out there, right? So I was trying to think of a kind of a argument as to why modern cards might hold any value at all. And really, I think there's one main argument. The main argument is that in order to pull that card yourself, let's say it's a modern Charizard. Well, here, let's try and pull one out of this pile. That's Togekiss. Wait, is that the Togekiss I was supposed to have shipped to Alex? Oh, no, that's Alex's Togekiss. Oh, I'm so sorry, Alex. I didn't realize it was here on my table. I'm an idiot. So, Alex, that Togekiss is still here. Oh, here's a modern card. So, to pull the Moltres Zapdos Articuno Hyper Rare, you would need to keep opening Hidden Fates until you open this card. And with the price of the sealed booster pack of the Hidden Fates, it could actually take you quite a while to pull one. But on top of that, if you wanted it to grade 10, you would have to pull one that is also well-centered. And the odds of you pulling a pristine 10 on one of your Moltres Zapdos Articuno, it's not very high, right? So you'd have to pull a lot of these before you got one with the correct centering and the correct... look, I got that for 150. It would take you a while to pull one that's correctly centered. On top of that, there's also grading fees, correct? So you pay something to have it, you ship it out to them, they grade it, they ship it back to you. When you add all that together, it's quite expensive to get all that done. So when it comes to modern cards, I think they'll always hold a certain value because of the work you had to do to get it pulled and graded and, pulling the right one. Not just that, but the main argument as to why modern Pokemon cards will not have value is because there's too many of them, correct? There's too many modern Pokemon cards. Well, I was thinking a little bit more about that too, and I think part of the reason why there's so many of them is because the demand for Pokemon cards grew. Okay, so the demand for Pokemon cards grew so much that people were paying over retail quite a bit to open these cards. Even on the release date, they were paying over retail. That suggests to me that even if the population of these modern cards were to be much higher, that would be okay as long as the actual population of collectors has risen at the same rate. Okay, so the pop count on a modern card isn't in a vacuum. It's relative to the number of consumers buying and ordering the packs. And the people who print the packs, that would be the owners of the Pokemon card company, they look at how quickly they're being consumed and saying, okay, so this is a collector's item, but we can see that the demand is so high, we can print more of them than usual. So as long as we maintain this large number of collectors that didn't exist before, as long as we maintain that large group of collectors, then the truth is, even though these modern cards have a high pop count, they should still hold a certain value because of the cost of opening them and grading one yourself. And the demand is higher. So it's not just that the population has gone up, but also the demand has gone up. So those have to be matched. Now, there would be a problem if the demand has not gone up that much and the population has gone up much more than the demand. But those would be numbers we don't really know. Like the demand question, we don't really know what the demand is other than people are paying a lot for modern cards. That's the only thing we know. So I've been thinking a lot about that because I'm all into Pokemon card investing, holding them as assets and as like little artworks you can stare at and enjoy. And I'm going to keep buying modern cards, especially ones that have graded like pristine 10 at CGC. As you guys know, it's much harder to get a pristine 10 than it is to get a Gem Mint 10. So this is a modern Rillaboom, and people talk about how it's such a bad idea to buy modern cards. And yet, I'm willing to bet there's less than 100 of these pristine 10 Rillabooms. There's probably like, I don't know, maybe less than 20 of them if I had to guess. Well, and part of that's because people aren't using CGC as much. They're using PSA, but PSA, unfortunately, they don't they don't tell you when your card is pristine or perfect. They just tell it when it's pristine. That's another issue. If you were to collect a perfect CGC 10 or a black label BGS of a modern card, I can almost guarantee you that that population is going to remain extremely small because it's so hard to qualify for those grades. So when it comes to modern Pokemon card investment, I think there's still a very robust market for that. And the people who are claiming it's the end of the world for those, maybe they're going off for their gut. Maybe they're a little biased toward vintage like I am. I prefer vintage. I'm a vintage collector because that's my era from when I was a kid. However, I do feel that, in another 20 years, the number of Pokemon card collectors could be at an all-time high because all of the original children from the 1990s or 2000s are still alive collecting. And at the same time, every layer of young kids have grown up into adults. So the peak of Pokemon card collection could be in the next 40 years. And the pop count on the Sun and Moon era hollows and Sword and Shield era, or not hollows, full arts, they may appear to be large when in reality they might actually be quite small compared to the demand, and especially for those perfectly graded cards, extremely low. So those are some things I was thinking about. Let's keep opening up some Pokemons. All right. Justin Huerta. Hey, that's a big order, man. He says, Mister, I'd like 3 XY Evos and 4 Unbroken Bonds. Gotta catch them all. That's right. What do you guys think about that subject? 3 XY Evos. I think modern Pokemon cards, they might still be in a pretty good spot. So there's 3 Evos, and now you need 4 of the Unbroken Bonds. One, two, three, 4. What's up, Gentu? He says, howdy, mister. Howdy doody, sir. Mr. Sir. Mister, the only good modern card to hold is Pikachu. Yeah, see, I don't know if I agree with blanket statements like that. You know what I mean? Got to be careful with blanket statements. Mister, what's your favorite animal? You know, I don't really have a favorite animal. My favorite animal is human beings. Not a big fan of pets myself. I do like cats because they poop in a box, which is a lot nicer than a dog, which will poop on your carpet if you don't take it outside on time. And I also don't like how loud dogs are. Cats are a lot more quiet. Just check Walmart. One Shining Fates pack is 12. Wonder how that works. Really? So they're actually marking up the cost of their packs, that means. That's exactly what they needed to do. That will effectively kill scalping. Do you guys understand that? I was just saying that the other day. I was saying that Walmart could effectively kill scalping if they simply raised their price to the online price. And then who are the scalpers going to, you know, the scalpers can't then buy it for $12 and flip it anymore. You've cut out the middleman, essentially. All right, Justin Huerta, let's see what you got. Here it goes. Oh, Mr. Reverse Hollow Charmeleon is so close. It should have been Reverse Hollow Charizard. Pack number 2, Sandshrew, and Hollow Raichu. Mr. Estuardo said Walgreens did that. That's in-store or on website? I'm guessing it's on their website. You guys want to test that right now? That's worth testing. Here's Nidoran. Oh my gosh, it's Nidoran. Okay, so those were your XY Evos. I think the Raichu is the best pull. Let's get the non-hollows out. You probably have a few nice non-hollows. Let's see. Here's a Charmander. So we got Mewtwo, Charmander. All right. No crazy hits in that round. The Raichu was the best pull. On the website, though, it's sent from third party like AMZ or eBay. Oh, well, there you go. There we go. Raichu. Oh, very nice. How about the Unbroken Bonds? Can we have some good luck there? Come on, Unbroken Bondage. We got Bellsprout. Bellsprout running around on its roots. Oh, that's a pull, mister. The Reverse Hollow Mew. You'll want to consider grading that card and cross your fingers for the 10. Pull me an Alta Art Urshifu. We're pulling something. Dedenne. Oh, man. Who remembers back in the day, the Dedenne would go for like $40 as a raw card because it was being used in like every battle deck ever. This Dedenne has really good centering. It might be a 10. And another Dedenne. What were the odds? Double trouble. Oh, my lord. 2 Dedennes. So that's not bad from your Unbroken Bonds. That might be 3 gradable cards and a Raichu as well. Wow, Raichu and Dedenne look quite similar. Look at that. I love it. How much do you think that Dedenne goes for these days? Arcadia says still being used. There you go. Ben says, that's my least favorite Mew. What? Didi, get out of my laboratory. Didi, get out of my laboratory. I don't remember how his accent worked. Dexter's Laboratory. I watched that when I was a kid, but not that much because we didn't have cable. Justin Huerta. Who remembers cable? Does anyone still use cable? Swear to God, nobody does, right? That is definitely a dying... You got the other Mew. You've got both Mews. You missed a holo. I don't think I did. I think you're trying to pull a fast one on me, mister. Think you can pull a fast one on me? Guess again. All right. Congratulations, Mr. Justin. Cable is so minus. Next up, we got Samuel Jepson. Sam I am. He says, 2 shiny fates. You got it. How was my day? Hello, Emily. My day was super fantastic. Connor says, you seriously did, though. Oh, was it anything good? Greninja. Oh, my lord. Holy. Oops. PSA by far gets the best money for its grade, but their grading is sketchy. All right, let's go ahead and baggy this up. Don't get me started, mister. We were talking about that subject for like the whole stream last stream. My dad literally installed cable today for his sports bets. Really? I'm getting some cable right now. Which one is the toughest? Pee-pee chew. Here goes. What do we got? Rillaboom Decidueye on pack number 1. And pack number 2 is a beautiful hyper rare Ditto. Oh! I'm dying. Oh man, I need that cough drop. Am I a minimalist? I guess. I hate words like that, like minimalist. I don't really think too hard about how much junk I have. But do I collect a bunch of stuff and fill my home up? Well, yes, if you're talking about Pokemon. No, if you talk about literally anything else. TCC got the Koof. That's not a hyper rare, silly. Did I call it hyper? Well, it's definitely a shiny. So, Mr. Sam. Sam I am. Sam, are you up top? That's so Samuel Jepson. Wait, he doesn't need a new bag, does he? He says, I have no bag. If you have no bag, you have no future then. Now you have a bag. Good job, Sam. Your ancestors are proud of you. Whoop. It might just be me. It is just you, Charles. But I honestly don't believe they should grade modern cheaper singles. I feel like grading services should only grade modern cards that are over a certain price. Well, they warn you that you could be wasting your money grading a card that is too cheap. So sometimes they actually warn you that. But it's your own money. It's your own money. It's your own property, right? The card is yours. So if you want to hire them for their grading service, let them grade it. They don't care. Their job is to take orders. So, you know, if you want to grade an energy card, you can grade an energy card. Next up, we've got our good friend, Mr. James Gower. What's up, James? He wants 10 battle styles and 2 customs. Ooh, 10 battle styles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, I did pretty good there. I grabbed exactly 10. And 2 live customs. Well, the first live custom is going to be 2 packs of Lost Thunder. And the second pack is going to be Kecleon. Oh, lordy. Mister, I want to hire you to grade my cards. Mister, I want to grade cards for you. You should save up some cards for me to grade for you. I am talking right now to a guy who makes sonic welders. And he and I are talking about me buying one. And he's trying to advise me. And I've been doing research. And I think I've settled on who I'm going to buy a sonic welder from. Okay, pack number 1. Well, that's cold. How about pack number 2? Come on, hot one. It's Ampharos. I'm sorry, mister. It's just Ampharos. So that's pretty tough. But how about these battle styles? Before we fill down, let's find out if we get a crazy hit over here. Sneep. I'm grading the Ampharos right now. I probably am. You know, I actually grade holos more often than I used to. Charles says, I just think they should refuse to grade cheaper modern singles. Would help so much with the backup. Yeah, I mean, or they could just raise the price of grading. Do you see? So I don't agree with that. Yeah, I don't agree with that. Because I don't want them to, I'd rather wait a long time than have them raise the price of grading. And they keep raising it. And at some point, it will be so expensive to grade a card that people will definitely not choose to grade anything cheap. And I think that's actually sad too. I mean, I like the idea of grading every card. You know, if you could only grade your expensive cards in a set, well then you're never going to have a complete set. And the goal should be to have, you know, a complete set. That's what's fun. What would be easier to believe, aliens or Bigfoot? Oh, aliens, hands down. Here it goes. So we got Steelix Claydol. Did you guys know I actually had Claydol when he came out? He was on my bench. I thought he was kind of a cool Pokemon. Isn't he like Psychic and Ground? I think he's Psychic Ground. Or was he Ghost Ground? I think he's Ghost Ground. All right, and what's this? Tower of Darkness. My bag's up top, mister. Oh, thanks, James. Pawnyard. Here's Furo. He's Psychic. Flapple VMAX. Well, that's it, mister. You've made all your money back. That hit was so hot. It's all paid for. I'm just giving you a goof. Here's Girder and Necrozma. Okay. I like Necrozma. I don't know if Necrozma is that popular, but I like how he looks kind of alien. He kind of looks like the bad guy from Mass Effect 3. The, what do they call those? Man, I need a cough drop so bad. The Reapers? Yeah, they were called the Reapers. You did it! That's right. Here's Entei Reverse Hollow. We treat that card as though it were gradable. And this one looks really nice. This one's looking well-centered. And then lastly, Tepig Cherub. So, mister, you got some tough pulls. What do you guys think? Does he deserve a pity pull? Let them charge me if it gets a 10, which would be worth it. So rip and flip. Flip and rip. Bop it. Flip it. Rip it. What do we have left? So here's what we have left from the pity pulls from our good friend Keith Craver. Here's some Pokemons. We've got 2 Unifieds and a Steam Siege. We're going to open these 3 together for you right now, mister. Let's see if we can get even one pull out of these. Snoop. Pity Pony Pack. That's right, my little... Oh! Oh! What a pity pull. Holy... Oh, mister. That makes up for the whole thing. That's all thanks to Keith Craver. Thank you so much, Keith. Big stonks for you. All right, and the other 2 packs were cold. No problem. That was from Keith Craver, a donation. Never underestimate the Steam Siege. Now, Keith also gave us these Pokemons. I really don't know if these are worth more sealed or opened. Keith with a pity pull save. Will the grading companies open more facilities? Well, I think what will actually happen is more and more grading companies will open up, and this will help alleviate some of the demand because it'll be spread out across many different companies. And what you'll see on the internet, you'll see lots and lots of graded slabs out there on the internet. Okay, there's Steelix, and Mr. James said his bag was up top. James Gower. Graded in China. Steelix card gonna make me act up. Boop. You know, if I were in the UK, I'd be trying to open up some kind of grading company, or maybe Japan, or maybe South Korea, because it's so much harder graded in the United States. I know that in the in Europe, isn't there a French grading company? But yeah, what I would try to do if I was PSA and CGC is open up facilities over there so people wouldn't have to ship overseas to America. But if you don't do that, well, then that's an opportunity for someone in the UK or in, let's say, an Asian country as well, like Japan or Korea. That would be their opportunity to try and open up and compete. Okay, let's see. Dan Newman, it's Dan the Man. He says, let's get the hoops moving. 2 NBA hoops. All right, you got it. Just joined as he opened. Who cares if they're weighed? It's free Pokemon. Are you talking about his pity pools? I know you're not talking smack on Keith when he actually donated a bunch of packs. Mister, did you hear PokeRand and Graded Gem are starting their own grading company? Yeah, see, that doesn't surprise me at all. You'll probably see more and more and more of that over time. Mister, I think people that have first names as last names are the scums of the earth. First names as last name. Oh. That's a bit harsh. Let's see. It's Chris Dunn, Andrew Wiggins, Duncan, Paul, Tristan. Who's this? Anthony Davis for the Lakers. We also pull Isaac and Alexej. What? Put that in there. And put this in here. And put this in here. Sweet. Pack number 2. We've got Kyle Kuzma, Kyrie, I don't know how to say that guy's name, LaMarcus, Blake, Frank, Isaiah Stewart, and Jordan Nwora. It's hard to start up a new grading company and have it succeed. Yeah, I agree. I think that a small sort of like craft or niche grading company here on this channel makes an enormous amount of sense. We actually open cards every night, and if I could just open cards and then hand them over to somebody to grade them immediately after we open them, and then I ship them out graded to you guys, it would probably blow all your minds. You'd be like, that's amazing, and I want to do this every night. So that's something that I'm very, very interested in, because it actually sort of it integrates with what we do over here. We open cards and then we grade them, right? That's what everybody wants to do, is to be able to open the card and grade it right after. So I think it integrates, and once I have it all figured out and all the equipment shipped over here, it'll be really fun figuring it out. And I think the label is the hardest part. I really do. The label is without a doubt the hardest part. Dylan, DJ M, Dylan, Dominic, Devin, Damon, Derek. Wait, do you need a new bag? He said, bags on the table. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We're looking for a Dan. David, Dustin. A Disney actually TM'd his unibrow, actually. What? He trimmed it? Mister, if I was to buy some packs for like 25 bucks, would you suggest McDonald's or Darkness? 3 McDonald's or 4 Darkness? You know, honestly, I would recommend the McDonald's. I like Darkness Ablaze a lot. However, I think that people are underestimating the McDonald's packs right now. The Darkness Ablaze was printed a lot. I don't think the McDonald's was printed quite as much. And every pack of McDonald's gives you a gradable card, but also you have a shot for that Holo Pikachu, Holo Charmander, and Holo Squirtle. So, yeah, I'd probably open McDonald's. McDonald's is probably a little underpriced. Let's see. Still looking for Dan the Man. Oh, is this it? I found it. You were on the printer, not the table. The printer. There we go. I don't see the appeal in having a full graded set. I kind of feel like grading should be for value ones or you really love. Like, I would never love every common... Well, I mean, you say that now, but actually, I've seen guys who have a completed set, and it's pretty cool. Oh, speaking of which, I've got some cards arriving, I think, on Wednesday from a PSA order that's returning. That's just my cards. And I had something else returned today. I was going to show it off on TikTok, but my very sensual and hot wife was busy distracting me, and I never made that TikTok. Let me go grab it. Where did I even put it? Oh, here it is. Speaking of which, if Alexander Hurst is watching... I got Alexander Hurst's package in the mail today with all of his cards he wants to send off to CGC. Check it out. So this graded 10. Ah, look at that. $19.99 base set booster pack. Look at that. There's the first edition. Ooh. Pretty nice. The pop count falls down on these all the time because people are opening them. So I think I looked it up, and I thought I saw one of these listed for like 13,000 or more, and that's pretty cool. That would be more than double what I paid for this. Look at that. Very beautiful. Actually, I want to show you guys something. If you look carefully in the middle here, see that? That's my finger coming through the foil. Do you see that? Can you see the hole in the foil? There's a hole in the foil, and they graded it 10. And here's the interesting thing. I don't remember there being a hole. I do not remember a hole in the foil. And I'm wondering if PSA actually cut the pack. Do you think they put a little slice in the stuff here to try and see something? You think they punctured it in order to test for like resealing? I have no idea. But yeah, that appears to be some sort of slight rip. It doesn't come onto the very top of the foil, right? So it wasn't ripped like this, okay? It's just this little rip right in the middle. I have no idea. So, but they still gave it a 10. So I wonder if they actually put that there in order to test it. I don't know. Weird. He says, I've seen that Same type of rip in many packs. Okay, so maybe it's just something that occurs for these packs. They're just, they tend to be ripped that way. Only one way to know. Open it up. So anyways, I'm very pleased with this. And, and now I'll give it away. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine if I did give this away. That would garner some attention. I think people would go a little crazy for that. They sonically welded this one shut too, huh? It's resealed. All right, put that to the side. Let's go ahead and refresh and see if any of you pokey homies want to open up any cards at all. Patrick says, I like the way PSA made the case bigger for packs so the crimps can lay upwards instead of them tucking them. Yes, that's right. You know, they made that change, but it still affects the Japanese packs. So unfortunately, Japanese packs were not accounted for when they designed the new slab. I think that's too bad. The Japanese packs have to use the old slab where it's tucked, but I still value them because they're still a sealed product and they've been authenticated. I think that, you know, I think PSA kind of holds a competitive advantage over its, you know, over its competitors because they don't offer that graded slab. And CGC should get on that fast. They need to get on that and offer the graded slabs because I really like graded slabs. Okay, we're refreshing. Pokemons, Pokemons. Who wants to open some Pokemons? I didn't like the tucked look. That's right. I'm a shower, not a tucker. What? So, Eric Guzman returns. He's got a large order. He says 5 Lost Thunder Japanese. Lost Thunder Japanese. Where's my Lost Thunder? Here it is. What's up, Eric? And 5 team up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And peace out. See you later, Mr. Goldtistic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need sleep. What's that? Never heard of it. Sleep is for the weak. How's it going? He says, what's up, Derek? I have a cough. I don't know why. We all need to sleep someday, but not today. Anyone who goes to sleep is going to get the spank. And not the good kind of spank. Okay, here we are. Pack number 1. Come on, Mr. Guzman. Starting with the Charizard. That's a pretty good start. Woo! All right. Pack number 2. Telling you guys, these team-ups are pretty wild. That's a reverse hollow Mankey. I don't think I've ever seen that card before. Weird. Cold. Latios, Latios. And that was your 5 packs. I am a big fan of that set. How about Lost Thunder? What are we going to pull over here? Here's whatever it's called. I can't remember the name of that one. Skip Bloom, Jumpluff? I think it's Jumpluff. Here's Espeon. It's a Lesbion. 2 packs left. Mister, I think I caught Pokey 19. Pokey 19. Oh, no. No luck coming out of the Lost Thunders. You got good luck coming out of the team-ups because you picked up that Charizard. Go ahead and sleeve this for you, Mr. Eric. Eric Guzman. Now, you did pick up hollows from the Lost Thunder, but we were hoping for like a full art or something like that. Mr. James, he said, could I possibly see the Steelix better? And is that best pull from Steam Siege? Can't really find anything about it being worth 30K. Oh, that's just a meme. We say that it's worth 30K for fun. Yeah, we could take a closer look at it for sure. It's probably worth more like 150 to 250. Eric Guzman. Why did somebody tell you it was worth 30? That's a $30,000 card. Mr. Guzman. He doesn't say new bag. He says I have a bag. Okay. Here it is. Oh, Mr. Guzman. Eric Guzman. All right. He says I was confused. 30K Steelix. Now that would be a fancy Steelix. What is the most expensive Steelix, though? Is it the Shining Steelix from, what set is that? Neo Destiny? Might be the Neo Destiny Shining Steelix. I'm not sure. Okay, Eric Guzman, you're in the overflow now. And who was it? It was James Gower wanted a closer look at his $30,000 Steelix. 10K, 20K, $30,000. So here we go. We're looking at the corners, clean, a little bit thinner on the right, a little bit thinner on the top. Back of the card's very clean. No, it's got a little serration on the very top edge. I would give this a solid 9.5. There you go, Mr. James. There's a $30,000 card in Top Series 5, I think. What? Michael Cusick is next. He returns and says 10, Jet Black Spirit. How's it going, Mr. Michael? 10, Jet Black Spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mr. Michael, Mr. Michael. If it was really worth that, Steam Siege would be Steam Siege is expensive. You guys all know that the price of Steam Siege has nearly tripled ever since we started offering it on this channel. And we've opened quite a bit of Steam Siege. Open Steam Siege, quick. Emily says, sneep, sneep. That's right, sneep, sneep, motherfucker. Go this way. Good luck to Mr. Michael Cusick. 10 packs, huh? So if this was a fresh box, you'd have a 1 in 3 odds of pulling the hot one. But you don't need that luck because you did pull the hot one. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what that is. That looks like a crystal ball if you asked me. Ultra rare crystal ball. Mister, congratulations on the hot one. Cold. I have no clue what that is. Here's Greedent. So much gold. Here's Calyrex riding his My Little Pony. That's right, this is a pony channel now. Holster those scissors, mister, before you get in some trouble. Hell no. I live on the edge. I don't listen to the government. Government can't control me. I think that's a life orb. All right. PSA 10 ultra rare life orb. I think Calyrex is the first Pokemon to be considered a brony. Like, think about it for a minute. Obviously, Ponyta is a pony, but that's different from a brony. A brony is someone who likes My Little Pony. But look at Calyrex. Calyrex is the only Pokemon that rides another Pokemon, specifically a pony. So I would have to say, using this logic, see, because we're also logical over here. Using this logic, we must concur. Calyrex is a super huge clopper. All right, let's put this into Mr. Michael Cusick's bag. Michael, where did we put Michael Cusick? We put you right over here, didn't we? Mr. Michael. That title, though, positive vibes to everyone. That's right. The Pokerus virus was made in a lab. I knew it. Johnny Ceruzzi says, hey, Mr. May I please order 3 Jet Black Spirits? Oh, no. Johnny, your timing. You should have opened it before Michael. But he ordered much earlier than you. Man, that's serious stuff now. You know how on this channel I've been talking about how it would not surprise me that COVID-19 came from the Wuhan lab, right? I said that over and over and over again. I said there were actually 2 virology labs in Wuhan, right? 2 of them. And how convenient that COVID-19 broke out, COVID-19 arrives in a wet market located right next to the lab where they're studying COVID. So now I turn on CNN today, and they're the ones saying now that maybe it came from a lab. They're like, oh, U.S. intelligence reported that Wuhan virology scientists were hospitalized just before the outbreak. They were hospitalized in November, guys. So these guys working on the COVID virus, they went to the hospital. They were hospitalized with an illness, with flu-like symptoms or whatever, right? And then the virus comes out right afterwards. I wonder what happened. They probably all just had the fish, and the fish was, it sat out too long. They had a tummy ache. Totally unrelated. China isn't going to say they released a killer virus. Well, yeah, exactly. China will never admit that, because then they would be held responsible, or they should be at least. But so they'll never admit it. What a consequential virus, too. I feel like it changed the outcome of an election, basically. Joseph, Jonathan, Joshua. Let's see. So I can still eat crowbats. That's right. Crowbats on the menu, mister. I'll have some crowbat with you. I got a crowbat hankering. But, sir, I said, get me those crowbats. This is Jonathan Cruz. It looks a lot like Johnny Ceruzzi. I might have a bag. I cannot remember, says Johnny Ceruzzi. Johnny! Let's see. We're looking for Johnny Ceruzzi. Johnny, your pulls were still decent, even with 3 packs. You got a V card, and you got that hollow Gengar, which I myself will be grading. Let's just check these last few. All right, so you're not there. I'm going to go ahead and create a new bag for you, Mr. Johnny Ceruzzi. PSA grades are available. Oh, I just got the notification. The Gmail notification just popped up on the phone that we're streaming from. PSA grades available. You know what that means? They just finished one. And I think it's the other big one. There we go, Johnny Ceruzzi. I think it's a big one. What about CGC? I got billed by CGC. I don't know if they mentioned that they finished a grade, but I got billed from them. So there might be something returning from CGC right now as well. It means you'll still wait 8 months to get it back. No. Well, if they're done posting the grades, they'll ship it out in the morning is what'll happen, and they'll arrive in like a week. So there's 2 large PSA orders returning very soon. What is a wet market? It's kind of like a red light district, but the women are actually turned on. Okay, next up we've got Raul Batista. He says, 1 live custom booster. All right. Mr. Raul pulls. Oh, what's this? PSA 9, number 217. That's so nice. 217. And that is... Okay, so this is a PSA 9 vintage Neo 4 Dark Ursaring. This is from basically the same collection. They get like Shining Charizard, Shining Steelix, Shining Tyranitar. But he's simply a rare. Okay, so there's the little star. He's merely a rare. And he only graded 9 this time. That's okay. He's still part of the collection. This goes to Raul Batista. PSA moves like a snail. Next up, we have Benjamin Garcia, who says 4 Sun and Moon base. Oh, you think you can just have all the Sun and Moon base. Good luck to Mr. Benjamin Garcia. That card is older than me. Yeah, it's quite old, actually. Sneep. And Sneep. COVID-19 killed so many people, and it wiped out so much on the market economically. And to think that maybe it happened by accident, or maybe it didn't. Who knows? You know, people thought it was conspiracy to even suggest that it came out of a lab. Like, I felt like I was going to get in trouble with YouTube if I suggested even that the coronavirus was coming out of a lab in Wuhan, you know, the Wuhan virology lab. So I was a little bit nervous to even say it on this channel, because I'm like, YouTube's going to blacklist me or something. Who knows? And here we are today, CNN, the left, basically saying, yeah, it might have come out. It looks like it might have come out of a lab. Man, that's crazy. Kind of reminds me of like Alex Jones a little bit. How crazy he sounds every time he states something like, oh, they're turning the freaking frogs gay. Then you find out later that plastics actually do mess with your hormones. And you find out later that they put chemicals in the water that's supposed to be good for your teeth, but is toxic for your brain, for kids, right? And it's like, Alex Jones, stop. I don't want you to be writing about anything. You're scaring me, right? But no, you know, conspiracy is interesting. because it starts out as what if, you know, and everyone goes, oh, there's no evidence for that. But man, once that evidence starts coming in that it might be a little bit true, it makes you question a lot more. You know what I mean? Like somebody mentioned Jeff Epstein at the beginning of this live stream, and it's like how convenient that he disappeared and he has all this dirt on powerful, maybe the richest, most powerful people in the world. He's probably got dirt on them, and he magically commits suicide. The guards who are supposed to be watching him stop watching him. The camera can't see him. Like, wow, that's all pretty convenient for such an important person to suddenly die like that. The person with the dirt on some of the most important people. Mr. Benjamin, I'm sorry, those were just hollows. Russ says the $30,000 Steelix was pulled. It could be 10K, 20K, $30,000. Next up, we got Jesse Sajquim. Jesse says 2 XY Evos. Jesse? Mr. Jesse? Hawaiian pizza with jalapenos and sausage. I'll give you some sausage. All right, here goes. Up. Sneep. Getting the good sneeps going. You don't think millions of people dying is a lot according to your standards? What would constitute a lot for you? Well, I think millions of people dying is a lot. I think you're talking to somebody else, though. I don't think you're talking to me. Polyrath and Ninetails. Ooh. It's Polywath. And this Ninetails looks really well centered. You might be looking into grading this one. Okay, and then how about this last pack? Dugong! It's Dugong! Can you give me an air spank? Bad! Alright. Eradicate. Pikachu. I know how to spank well because I've had a lot of practice. Full picks. Oh my lord. So we got a Charmeleon and a Pikachu. Wait, it's probably Mr. Jesse, right? I have no idea. Jesse's one of those names, you know? Could be a boy's name or a girl's name. Okay. Now, where are you? Are you up top or are you down low? I actually don't remember. Let's check down low first. Jesse. Oh, you are down low. Sweet. We're having a lot of trouble with the JE box right now. There's a lot of people with JE and JA in the name, and they are ordering lots of cards. And even though they basically have two spots, it's just not enough to keep up with the demand for it. Russ says, I have a bruise now. That's right. That's the way you like it. Anyways, Ricardo says, Ricardo Lycia, 1 team up Japanese. All right. 2 Silverlance. Silverlance. All right, here's Silverlance. 2 Jet Blacks. Okay, Jet Blacks. 1 NBA Hoops. What an order. I need to stand up and get some more hoops. I'll be right back. It's Christmas time in the city. Wow, we are low on hoops. It's actually hard to believe. Hoops is like one of the top sellers right now. Bro. At first I was like, let's open up hoops as a joke. But bro, I don't think it's a joke anymore. I gotta be careful there. I'm gonna sit down on my nuts. Boys would understand, girls don't understand that. I sit down on my nuts. He won't see this, says Snorlax. What are you talking about? How do you know how I like it, TCC? FBI, open up. It's because we're tracking all of your... We're tracking you on TikTok, mister. Okay. Mr. Ricardo. Can I just get comfortable in this chair? God damn. There we go. Here we go. Ricardo, we'll start with the sports. Man, this music's too quiet. Let's restart the music too. All right, here we go. We've got Carl Anthony Towns, Kemba, Lou Williams, Dolan, Bojan, Devin Booker. That's the card you wanted, mister. was this particular card. But this is a hollow card, which is not normal for these vanity plates. You got a hollow vanity plate. Nice. Also, Theo and Cole Anthony. Sweet. Okay, here we go. And here we go. Can't believe you took the old squeaky chair from the old house. I know. I'm squeezing every last dollar of value out of it because I don't know if you guys knew this, but chairs cost money. They're not free. Except for when you get them for free. Sneap. Booker torched the Lakers. What? Here it goes. Now, who is this for? Ricardo, right? Ricardo Lycia. Mr. Ricardo, good luck with your pulls. Picking up, oh, Metagross V. You sold your Blue Eyes alternative Ghost Rare for $180. Could be the cheapest sold in the country. I only opened one box to get, and at least it went to someone who collects them. Mister, you should have sold to me. You're going to sell it for the cheapest amount. I want it for the cheapest amount. Hello? I'm having seller's remorse. I need comfort. Did you sell it on eBay? Can you cancel the transaction? It could be worth canceling, even if eBay gives you like a naughty no-no. In the end, if you're not happy with the price, it's not like your Walmart. You don't have to follow returns and all that. You don't have like a company policy is what I'm trying to say. You're just an individual selling something. And if you sold it too fast at too low of a price, if it's still in your hands, it's not sold. So if you haven't shipped it, it's not his until it's in his hands, okay? Just a little tip. Mr. Ricardo Lycia, did he say that again? It's not his until it's in his hands. You risk the negative feedback, though. It's true, but you know what? One day the negative feedback falls off of your account. Dang, that was such a low price. Heck, 300 to 400 is low. The ghost cards are definitely going to go up. Don't make them feel worse, mister. Ricardo. Well, you know, if you sold it for too low of a price, it's a live and learn situation, you know? So next time you won't undersell. But, you know, there's always new guys who are new to selling stuff, and they'll do something like that. Now, wait a second. We didn't even look for Ricardo's bag. We should have looked. We got Ryan. Oh, you're right here. I'm sorry, Ricardo. What am I doing? Acting a little too fast there. It's because we had a fun little conversation going on with these ghost rares. Just try to pull another one. That's right. Well, that's when you find out how expensive it is, right? Because the next time you go in much deeper before you find your next one, unless you're insanely lucky. Okay, next up we got Dan Newman. He says, another one, Mr. 3 NBA Hoops. Hoops. All right, you got it, Mr. Dan. No, I'm Dirty Dan. Okay. Dan Newman. Sneep. He really said, give me that good live shipping. I only bought the first ghost from Past Box because they had no Pokemon restock, and I pulled that ghost rare. Blue Eyes. Definitely good luck. I want some good luck. Oh, that's a fat one, Dan. Let's see. We got Taurine Prince. Ooh, Tobias. Marvin. Cameron. Who's this? Zeke Nashi. So we take these other ones, set them to the side. Let's get this Zeke all sleeved up before we move forward. Mister, you're never accepting crypto again? Mr. Earth Savior, if you would really like to send crypto, I will accept crypto, okay? However, what I will likely do is I'll likely just cash it out after I accept it. So yes, if you'd like to send crypto, feel free. Here's Cowie Leonard, Jalen Smith, and Denny Avdija? Denny Avdija. What crypto do you want to send? Here's Jalen. And Cowie. You know, I accepted a lot of Ethereum payments back when Ethereum was 4,400. And, oh man, I got killed on those. That is lucky, D's. I bought 2 boxes, but did get 2 ghosts, so I don't know. I gave the guy a Dragoonity Remus. I pulled in the same box since I don't collect Yu-Gi. Boop. So, 2 more packs, huh? Let's see what you got. We've got Kyle He, George Hill, Joe Davis, Bam. Is that really his name? Bam? I'm going to name my kid Bam. His name's going to be Bam Bam. Isaac Okoro and Alexej. There we go. Alexej on number 2. And Russell Westbrook. Oh, my lordy. The Starry Night cards are pretty, too. What? Here's Lori, Draymond, Kentavious. Here's Michael. I'm pretty sure he turned those cards upside down without even touching them. Then he read them upside down. Someone report Mr. for Black Magic. Colin, who's this? Desmond, Isaiah, and Jordan Nwora. All right. Boop. Boop. And boop. Very cool, mister. Let's find your bag. Dan Newman. Not Oldman, Newman. I think this is it right here. Wow. You got a lot of baseball cards in there. Well, I thank you for opening these on this channel. It's very cool watching all these get open, Mr. Dan. One day we'll have TCC grading, and I'll grade your best ones right from the table. How cool would that be? I think I need 2 different sizes of slabs, actually. One for Pokemon cards and one for sport cards. These square cup sport cards are very different from Pokemon's. They got to be handled very gently because we don't want to damage any of the corners. And they always got to be set down exactly flat. And then also, when we ship them, we're going to package them real softly. Okay, so, Mr. Dan, let's get that label cool. Oh no, Stamps is shut down. God damn, I swear that software crashes all the time. Oh yeah, my laptop's been pooping out on me. I just recently backed up my laptop to a compressed folder. That took all day. I got to send myself that compressed folder in the mail now. Might be time to get a new laptop, because this one's really struggling now. Well, I tell you what, while we wait for Stamps to load, let's see who's next. Well, it looks like we would refresh. All right. There we go. Noah Warner. What's up, Noah Warner? He says, Sword and Shield, Silver Lance, Japanese. Give it away to someone, because I don't know. Wow. We got a gift from Noah, and this will go to the next person who orders. Very cool. Now let's see if Stamps is done loading. It is. I'm going to log in. You adore this music? Yeah, this is that good Animal Crossing music. You know, my wife plays Animal Crossing. She's going to start playing it again anyways. She played it quite a bit when it first came. Wow, I'm almost out of funds. Well, hold on. I got to buy some more funds. I hate doing this. It's so expensive. Are you sure you would like to spend some money? Apparently, I need to. All right, there we go. You know, when I log back into Stamps, they're always like, now you have less money than before. And it's because the way it works these days, it doesn't matter what weight you put down on your package. They actually weigh everything themselves. The post office does, I guess. And then they upcharge you if you were underweight. So that's kind of annoying. They didn't always used to do that. Dan Newman, maybe they did that because of guys like me, though. Let's see. And how heavy is this one? It's pretty heavy. Print. All right, let me go wrap it up. I'll be right back. I'll BRB. All right, it's all wrapped up. And now we just need to put it in a box. Mr. Dan, you are live shipped. Oh no, I need a trash can. Do I have a... I guess I'll throw it in here. Okay. All right, we're ready for the next order. Now, who got this free pack of Silverlands? It was me. Arturo Perez is next. He says he wants 1 Opus 11. He says it's time for hot babes. That's right. Mr. Arturo, you're going to pick up this Silverlands gift from Mr. Noah. Okay, let's see what we got. Pack number 1. That's cold. Oh, it was a cold pack. That's okay. Well, we appreciate the gift, Mr. Noah. It's the thought that counts. All right, and now for Soldier's Return... Now we need a hot pull, right? What do we got? Is Doned. And Luca. Well, I was hoping Luca would be something a little better than a Luca. All right. That wasn't a crazy pack this time, Mr. Arturo. Nothing wild in there. It's pretty quiet tonight. That's right. Why aren't you guys talking about your dramatic lives? Who's dating who? I want to know who's got a new girlfriend. Ardenan, Alex, Austin, Alex, Anthony Williams, Anthony, Alexander. It's those damn, what do they call those? Hot tub streamers on Twitch. They're taking all our Poke viewers. I'm just kidding. Did you ever eat the biodegradable packing peanuts as a kid? Absolutely not. That's disgusting. Did you? They don't, it's not like they're going to have a good flavor. They're not made out of like, you know, proteins and fats and sugars and salts. They would have been made out of foam, I guess. I don't know. You're dating your ex? What are you doing, Estuardo? I approve. Speaking of which, it's Estuardo's turn. He says, let me get some hoops. Mr. Estuardo. I switched to my left. Does that count as new? Sneep. Oh my gosh, it took me a moment to get that. Yes. They don't taste bad, but they are safe to eat. I guess. Probably not. Eric, Lonzo, Romeo, Steven. Here's Jaron. Rudy Gobert. You also pull Cassius Stanley and Jamias Ramsey. Ramsey, what a last name. I want a last name like that. No, I'm happy with my last name. Did you guys know my last name is a British last name? That's right, because my grandfather on my dad's side has British heritage. I'm British. I'm from Britain. Look at this card. This has already got a bad corner. That's too bad. Straight out of the package and it's got a bad corner. That sucks. That's why grading companies exist. It's just for that. So you can know which cards are like manufactured perfectly. This goes to our friend Mr. Estuardo, who's now dating his ex-girlfriend. Is the sex better when you get back together? Do you just run into the same problems? Or are you like, I hate you again, maybe? Your last name is Spanish? Nice to meet you, Mr. Spanish. Wait, that's not what he meant. All right, we're refreshing. Oh, that was the stamps, I see. I was like, my account just shrunk by a significant amount, and then I'm like, what did that? And it's the stamps order. But Mistle, that's PSA 69. Mistle. We have an order from our friend Connor Gillespie. He says 3 Japanese team-ups. Team-ups? You got it. 1, 2, 3. He also wants 1 Dragon Ball Super. Here they are. He says, and $6 for live shipping. I have 4 slabs. And he says the same address. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Connor. Now, Connor, I feel like you had a really large bag. Let's see if we can find that. Mr. Connor Gillespie, Alexander Hurst, Bryce, Christopher. Let's check up here. O'Connor. Hey, Mister, what's your favorite card? Mine is Charizard. Here we go, Connor Gillespie. Set that down. Ooh. Larvae says, I'm flipping it back. What? Sneep. Sneep. You ready? Here's Moltres Hollow. And Blastoise Hollow. Gotta appreciate that Blastoise. Nice. And finally, okay, so the Blastoise Hollow is your hit there. How about this pack of Dragon Ball Z? You pick up Trio de Dangers, Mark of the Wolves. Ah, woo! Oh my gosh, this has become My Little Pony and Wolf Furry Channel Central. Are we about to yiff? Mister. Blastoise is always a hit. Here, I don't know if these have any value at all. These Dragonite, did I say Dragonite? Dragon Ball Z cards. Wow, they're heavy though. They sure are heavy. So you got 4 slabs? How much does this weigh? I don't know if I can allow that. That would be illegal. All right, guys. I need a moment because I'm going to be shipping Mr. Connor. Connor, I barely know her. Mr. Connor Gillespie. And let's see, we want the expensive shipping just for you. I'll be right back. We need to find your slabs. Let's see if we can find all 4 of them. We got Gus, Mr. Connor. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Woo! See if we can get 4 over here. We got 3. Did you win? Did you get 1 tonight? Who was that? That's Raul. I found 3 of them. Alexio, Bryce, Jack, Luke, Estuardo, Julian, Lewis, Adam, Stephen, Tammy, Michael, Pokey, Kobe. You need to pop back in. Jeremy, Eric, KF, Jackson, Raphael, Rob, Destiny, Alexio, Mosvar, James O'Brien, Raul, Tammy, Cromag, Awesome Cards, Jeremy Helmstadter. Where's Jeremy Helmstadter? He's got a lot. We're looking for Mr. Connor. Campbell Dixon, Jonathan, Alexander Keith, Jonathan, Francisco, Stephen. So here's Connor and Connor. So we've got 3 for you. I'm not seeing 4. Yeah. Let me just double check and see it's not like here in one of the return piles. These are pretty old. I don't think these returns include anything with yours in it. All right, Mr. Connor, I found 3 of them. I'll set this to the side, and before I actually pack it up, I'll give you a chance to tell me what the 4 slabs were. I see Muck, Stackataka, and Mawile. If you have a fourth one, you can tell me what it was. I'll go looking for it. Okay. Maybe it was just 3. Here I am. Next up, we got James Gower. He says 2 Shiny Star V and 2 more customs. All right, you got it. Mr. James. Pack number 1 is Mr. Mime. Pack number 2, oh, mister, those are cold customs. I'm sorry. Well, we'll get you a little bonus pull if we don't pull anything hot here, okay? What's up, Gabriel? How's it going, man? You ready? Sneep. All right. Oops. Charizard? Oh, you did it. Charizard code card. Sweet. And Zamazenta. Ooh, that's the one card you were looking for. I'm sure of it. Pack number 2. That's Real Boom. And here's Yveltal Amazing Rare along with Lapras V. Oh, those shiny stars, man. They always give you a guaranteed V card. Very interesting. They're not like other Japanese packs. I'm not like the other girls. Okay, let's see what we get for a pity pull real fast. We got to make sure he doesn't walk away empty-handed. Here's a beautiful Incineroar GX from the base set. So we're tossing that in because your pulls from the customs were pretty cold. That's a gift from Keith Craver, and who else donated? Somebody else donated. His name is starting to fade from my memory. Boop. James says, I have 4 of them. Oh, man, James. Well, now you've got 1 Japanese as well. I know that's what you were looking for. Woohoo! So, James, your bag is so large, we're going to go ahead and place you in the overflow now. There you go, James. Thanks for ordering, man. Man, I feel like running a round of Who's That Pokemon? Who remembers how to play that game? Does anyone remember? So with Who's That Pokemon is a game of skill, which is different from a game of chance. It's a game of skill, like a competition. And the way Who's That Pokemon worked in the past was you would buy, I think it was like a minimum of 2 packs of something. And then it would be like, we get like 4 or 5 or 6 people playing. And so 5 or 6 people would have 2 packs each. There would only be 1 winner. And the winner would take everyone else's packs. And it was a game of Who's That Pokemon? You would guess the Pokemon card, and the first person to guess it correctly would win all the packs. And actually, I think we made it to a point where there was like a scoreboard and everything. So like we would play multiple rounds of Who's That Pokemon, and it was first to like 5 or something like that. We had to try that again sometime in the near future. I kind of miss playing that. It's a game of skill. Who's that Pokemon? Says Uzarami. All right, so let's see. After James Gower, we're actually all caught up. So there's no waiting line if you'd like to open up any cards at all. Guerrero says, I lost count of how many slabs I've won. I think 12 or 13, maybe 14. I don't know. Vahan says, I've won 6. Damn. Man, that's a lot of slabs. How about we do a 4-person pack battle? We all have 2 booster packs. The person with the best pulls gets all the hits. So, Mr. James Gower, that's a game of chance, and we can't play that. So, a game of chance, that would not be allowed. But we could do a game of skill. Wamelon says, hey, mister, what's up, Wamelon? Guerrero's got the eye roll. Let's go ahead and refresh. What's up, Pazzo? Love the Typhlosions. Me too. You want to see one up close? Have you done the CGC submissions? Yes, the CGC submissions have been submitted. Somebody mentioned it looked like he's playing air guitar. I thought that's pretty cool. I think that's a little accurate. Great looking card. It's like the Charizard of that set a little bit. Not really though, because the Lugia is the most popular, right? That Lugia card, man, that's a pricey card. Pokekobe have the different rules. I think he does this type of competition, pack battles. What's up, David? Well, the thing is, Pokekobe risks getting in legal trouble for that because uh, some things are really not allowed by law. And it's kind of interesting because the very idea of a booster pack, let me show you. So this is a booster pack. They sell this at Walmart, right? Apparently this is legal, but you know, you open it and it's like gambling, isn't it? And it's like gambling because it is gambling. You're gambling that your pull is good. However, this is legal, and I don't know why, but this is legal. This is also the reason why I offer custom booster packs. It's the same idea. You can open these booster packs just like a regular booster pack and have a chance for a pull. And I'm assuming those are also legal because they allow regular booster packs, and those are my custom booster packs. But you know, the pack battles, and I'm saying this because I'm saying this because I actually got a warning. I got a warning from PayPal that we can't host games of chance. And so I don't know if Pokekobe is using something other than PayPal. Maybe he is. Maybe he's using Venmo, but Venmo is actually owned by PayPal. And I was given a warning not to host those, but also the law pretty clearly states you can't host those. So it's PayPal's liability as well. So there's something for him to think about, and he should be very careful with that. I don't want to see him get into any kind of trouble. Mister, can you show the top Zard, maybe get a couple people interested in the large? Right, so the large has 8 remaining spots, and the card that is in the large currently, see if I can find it, here it is this Topps Charizard from Topps Chrome. So for those who know a bit about the Topps cards, the Chrome cards have always been the most expensive. In fact, one pack of Topps Chrome runs like $500. And you are very, very unlikely going to pull this Charizard out of a pack because most likely people who sell those packs have already pulled the Charizard. So the Charizard is highly desirable, and he's got to have perfectly pointy corners. This one had a slight problem on this corner here. I think that's what we concluded. You almost can't see it. But so he's got to have 4 pointy corners in order to get that 10. This one got a 9. Topps PSA 6 sold for 150. Sure, well, I mean that's a 6, right? So anyways, he's a really nice looking card. He's 21 years old. So this is a vintage card actually. And yeah, it just happens to be the case. I've got both the 10 and the 9. I don't need the 9. And if you would like to add a 9 to your collection of this beautiful Charizard, go for it. Are trading cards governed by the Gaming Commission? I have no idea. I have no idea exactly what would happen legally. All I know is that I won't do anything that appears. My goal is to follow all the laws. So I have no interest in breaking any laws at all. I want to operate completely within the law. So I don't even have a need to. So I have no desire to break a law, and I have no need to break a law. Everything we'll do here on this channel will be within the laws. How many spots left? Says Big T. There's 8 spots left. Mister, can you show off the top Zard? Hey, I have an idea, mister. Should get 3 people, and they have 2-pack battles, and it's kind of like a pack battle. I've seen people run these types of games and haven't really seen anyone have consequences. I was just making Connor feel good. Beautiful card. Hello, TCC. Pokekobe have a different rules. I'm smoking pot. Kathy, what's up, Kathy? TCC broke my heart the day he said no more pack battle. Now me and Poke rival Joey can't battle. I'm sorry. Don't post it as a game of chance. Post it as 36 people buying into a booster box. One winner gets the booster box. Yeah, I mean, that's just how it is, James. Maybe I could look up it. Look, give me a second. Give me a second. So, let me look something up. I'll show you guys. What is this music? Oh, it's not. Oh, there it goes. Give me a minute, okay? Actually, you know what? I don't know if I would be able to... You know what? I was going to look up an email I got from PayPal, but now I'm realizing I get like 5 bazillion emails from PayPal. So there's no way I would find this email I've got 60,000 emails to go through. So no, that will not work. Well, so anyways, I got an email from PayPal telling me to stop. And actually, the last time we hosted a pack battle, did you guys know what happened? We had a guy who he was having to provide his age to PayPal. PayPal started contacting him and another guy who was involved in the pack battle. So not me. It was contacting him and the other guy involved in the pack battle, and it was requesting the age of one of the guys who participated. And then briefly after that, I got this email that said we can't host those ever again. It said, you know, you're breaking our law, our terms of service. So I was like, well, I'm not messing with that. No way. I'm in Australia, so I have no idea about legalities. There we go. Over here, hence I asked about the Gaming Commission. Can't place a bet, but you can take a bet. I think is how you could get around it. All right. Well, anyways, I mean, if you guys were to contact each other privately, and well, I see the problem though. The problem is you would prefer to have it hosted. D's Nuts says could be haters reporting. No, it's not that, D's Nuts. These guys, again, they were just regular guys who opened cards on this channel, and they were having a pack battle. And all of a sudden, PayPal started snooping around for the age of one of the participants. And, you know, that's a very big issue. Chances are haters were reporting you. No, I don't think that was it. That was not the kind of message we were getting. No more pack battles. Pull the trigger, retire my legacy. Retire my legacy. Estuardo says, one custom and one more hoops. You got it, Mr. Estuardo. Mr. Estuardo, let's see what you pull. You ready? Clefable. Now, mister, that was not the hot pack we were hoping for. Dogecoin will replace PayPal. You know, now that I think about it, we could host, maybe we could host a pack battle if you guys were paying in a cryptocurrency. So that is something to consider because I'm not worried about that. Matisse, well, I don't know though, because you would think that maybe the service that's receiving the money would also be concerned, right? So anyways, Matisse, Kyle, DeAndre, Carmelo, Devontae, Jordan Nwora, and Tyrese, and Desmond. All right. Desmond Bain and Tyrese Maxey. Sweet. That's for our friend, Mr. Estuardo. Thank you, Estuardo. We're having a slow night, Estuardo, so I'm going to throw in a bonus card for you, okay? And let's find your bag. Estuardo Pascual. Mister, could you please get other sets of Dragon Ball Super? A new one just came out, says Kirschbot. I'll absolutely think about that, Mr. Kirschbot. What I mean is I very likely will, yes. I'm just also trying to save up some money because I do want to buy this. I want to buy a Sonic welder, and they're like $9,000. And I don't even know what the shipping price is yet. Next up, we got Jeremy Tierney. He says, 7 team up, please. Don't forget my bag is in the G box. No problem, Mr. 7 team ups. It's in the G box. It's in the G spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I would say that I would probably host a pack battle if you guys were paying in a cryptocurrency, but that would cost you extra money though, because you would end up paying the gas fees. So that's almost not worth it. You could also pay in cash maybe, but then you would have to give me like a check or something over here. So that's, you have to like buy store credit. It's an awful lot of work. You know what I mean? Trying to think of any other method. I just won't do it on PayPal, to tell you the truth. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, and, you know, my goal is to follow the rules anyways. Dragonite. Can I have a Pokemon? Please, please, please. Mom, I want some Pokies. I want some Pokemons. You ready? What do we got? We got Articuno. Cold. Here's Pichu Zekrom. Oh my. Look at that. What about sending money through Super Chat? No, that would be a very bad idea. Here's Gyarados. All right, Gyarados. Very nice. So that was 7 packs for Jeremy Tierney. And we pull a Pikachu Zekrom and 3 holos. Not the hottest round, but then again, I expect to hit every 5 packs, so you weren't within the range of pulling 2 hits. You got a lovely Umbreon last time, though. Damn. And the Pikachu Zekrom, by the way, is very gradable. That is a popular card. Would I accept jumbo checks? I would accept them, and I'd show them off. I'd be like, this is my jumbo check because of how cool we are. All right, we're refreshing. Mom, I want some Pikachus. Still on the hunt for Rainbow Obese Pika. So next up, we have a few more orders. We have Juan Garcia, who says, 1 live custom booster. You got it, Mr. Garcia. Boop. Oh, what's this? Mr. Juan Garcia pulls... Oh, a golden Snorlax. Ah! There you go. Congratulations, Mr. Garcia. Mr. Garcia. Golden Snorlax. Wow, Justin Huerta, your bag is massive. Really, you should be in an overflow, but you still fit in this box, so we're still keeping you here. Congratulations on your pull, Mr. Garcia. Look at that, guys. Huh? That's right. After we moved, I found some more of those Snorlaxes. I was like, oh, I had more of these? And we have Dustin Day. He says he'll take 4 Japanese Lost Thunder. You got it, Mr. Dustin Day. 1, 2, 3, 4. Russ is going, wow. I know. That's like, you don't even get that Snorlax every whole box of Matchless Fighters you open. That's not bad. My friend named his boat Bean Flicken. Snorlax in German is called Relaxo, I think. Really? Here's Lusamine. Cold. I just went and saw a shiny Charizard Black Label with 3 print lines. What? I want a shiny Charizard with 3 print lines. Blacephalon! That was a tough round out of your packs of Lost Thunder. But you did pull a pull. Blacephalon it is. He's kind of cool. That's for Dustin Day. We need a Dustin Knight in the chat. And he'll be Dustin Day's arch nemesis. Dustin Day, Dustin Knight. There you go, Mr. Dustin. I liked your Gengar Mimikyu. Now we have, it's Team Rocket Grunt. What's up, man? So he says, let me get 2 Jet Black. 2 Jet Black. 2 Silver Lance. 2 Silver Lance. 1 Shiny Star. Okay, 1 Shiny Star. Well, that's kind of a big order. 1 Shiny Star, 1 Japanese Team Up. And he says, I should have a bag under Juan Gonzalez. All right, let's go find that. Changed names, huh? Here we are, Juan Gonzalez. Checking everyone else's names. All right. He also sent another order, and he says, the previous order was with the new card, so it's pending. Can you cancel that one? 2 silver... Oh, no. Mr. Team Rocket Grunt's in a pickle. He sent 2 orders, and they're both pending. No! Well, what I can do, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt, I can take all these packs. I am so sorry, but they're both pending, and the way pending orders work is they cannot be canceled until they actually arrive. So the reason I can't cancel it is because it's not my money. A pending order is something I don't own yet. It means it's in transit, and I don't know how to cancel it from this side. You might have a way to cancel it from your side, but from my side, there's nothing I can do until it arrives. So you sent it twice, and I can refund both of them, one of them, whatever you want. I will place your packs right here for now. And you are set to go. I'm sure it's just something with the credit cards, okay? It's just some credit card thing. But we will get this fixed soon. Whenever it clears out, I'll wait for your approval to open them, okay? If you prefer for one or both of them to be refunded, we can do that. But here are your exact packs that you would have opened in that moment, okay? So you're good. It's just a matter of waiting for the card companies to fix their stuff. Okay, sorry about that, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. PayPal screwed me. It says a verification. What? I'll set this to the side. I like your new name. I'm a big fan of Rocket. Man, listen to this Zelda music. Look at all these pokies. Next up, we have Mr. Big T. He says, 2 nights ago, I sent 2 orders in at the end of the night. Did you see them? You ended the stream. Did you open the packs? I may have missed it. I wasn't here last night. It was for 2 packs of Japanese team up for me and 1 pack for Tokimon. It says Big T's Exotic. Okay. The other night, huh? Well, let me find your bag. I don't think you would try to pull a fast one on me or anything. The thing is, if you didn't pull a hit, I might not have added anything to your bag. So here's Big T. Here are all your pulls. And I don't see anything to suggest that you received, what was it again? 2 packs of Team Up and 1 for Tokimon. Is Tokimon Jesse Salinas? Oh man, I'm sitting on my leg. So I'm just going to trust you on this time, and I'm going to open up these 3 packs, okay? So these 2 are for you, and that one's for Jesse. What a gift, mister. Here goes. There's nothing in the bag that suggests that you opened Team Up. But again, it's possible that it was just 2 cold pulls, so I don't know. Oh, mister, what a consequential night for you. That's the full art Snorlax Eevee out of Team Up. Woo! All right, there you go, mister. Now I want to go check. But again, I'll just trust you. So congratulations on the Snorlax Eevee full art. That's a secret rare. And for Jesse, which you gifted a pack to, let's see what Jesse pulls. He says, thanks, mister. No problem, Mr. Big T. That's a very hot pull. And then over here, we pull... Just casually pulls out a... Okay, so that's a build trainer. Jesse, you want to just donate this? It's just a build trainer? Well, let's go find Jesse's bag. I don't think Jesse's going to grade this. That's why I asked. And the JE box is like so full. All right, we got James, Jack, Jared, Jacob, Jedediah. Oh my gosh. Jacob Kavanaugh, Jennifer, Jet, Jacob. Okay, so not down here. We're going to check up top now. Jesse Salinas. Oh, dear. And we'll toss this in here. Sweet. I don't know if Tokimon is here. Tokimon is okay. I popped the hollow in there in his bag. Now we have a bigger order from Jeremy Tierney. He wants 10 unis. Well, I tell you what, Mr. Jeremy, I've got 4 here, and I need to go grab a new round of Unified Minds. So I'll be right back. I need to stand up and grab it. Unis! Big fan of the Unified Minds. Wow, we sold out of Guardian Rising tonight. That took a while. Oops. Here we go. All right, so we need 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good luck, mister. May you get a double hyper rare pull. This is for Jeremy Tierney. He's going deep. That's a big order, actually. Wow. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. All right. Sneeps. Oh, I really like this music that's playing right now. I was watching some Dark Souls gameplay today. I had a Dark Souls long play going, and I started watching my old videos from the TheCardconomist. Reminds me of how much work I used to do on the TheCardconomist channel. Man, I worked my little tushy off editing some of those videos. It was a lot of work. Here's Jirachi. So funny, because if I had to do it again today, it would take me a long time to relearn all of the quick tricks I learned when editing. I would have to relearn those. Oh, mister, you're doing fine. Raichu and a low and Raichu alternative art. Man, I had a bunch of these, like Cool Unified Minds full arts, and I sold them too quickly because the market kept rising. And if I'd simply held on to myself... Oh, mister, full art Keldeo. What is this? We're killing it right now. 2 full arts? Oh, it's scaring me. That's too much, mister. What do we have here? Naganadel as well. What are these pulls right now coming out of Unified Minds? Holy. If they were... Oh my god, we got another one. It's Aerodactyl. You just basically pulled a whole box of cards in like less than 10 packs. Because you got a maximum of 10 packs. You got 2 left. Oh, mister, what are these pulls? And... Okay. If you pulled another hot card, I was going to get concerned. I'm going to be like, there's going to be none left. Holy moly. Okay. Congratulations to Jeremy on your hot pulls. Picking up Keldeo and a Raichu and a low and Raichu. Also, you have some GXs. And that's like a pull every 2 packs. So that's unbelievably high. Let's see where your bag is. Imagine getting that lucky. Where would I put Jeremy's bag? Jeremy Helmstadter. Would I have already placed you on the side, Jeremy? I feel like maybe. Oh, here we are. Jeremy Connell. I was looking for this earlier. I couldn't find this. Jeremy Connell had a request. Here it is. I believe Jeremy Connell is Jerkon. He wanted this Thwacky and Grookey, and I got it for him. There you go. He requested that after the live stream. I didn't even respond to him. I should have told him I did it. Okay, so James O'Brien. Wait, James O'Brien has a bag down here. Did he have a bag up top? Better keep an eye out for that. Jack Walsh. Jared Sigmund. Jeremy Tierney. I don't think there's anything after Jedediah. I think my bag is still in the G-Box. Oh! Oh, man, you even told me about it last time. It's just easily forgotten. Easily forgotten information. All right, congratulations, Mr. Jeremy. What a nice night. And we'll go ahead and refresh now. Look at all these Pokemons. So tonight, guys, there's a very short wait time if you want to open up any cards at all. All right, we're refreshing, and yep, we're caught up. So we're caught up. I have the option of ending early. I'll give you guys a chance to put in another order. If there are no more orders, I'll probably wrap up early and just take an early night. Maybe I can catch up on shipping or something. Yeah, I'm pretty far behind on shipping in the Please Ship channel, so that wouldn't be a bad idea. I can talk about the different various booster packs that are for sale on the channel and maybe talk to you guys about what you can expect to pull from each one. How about that? So that's a pretty good use of the time while we're waiting. So the General Mills 25th anniversary booster packs, these were a limited edition booster pack, and they came out of cereal boxes at like your local retail store. They contain holographic Pikachu, but also you had a chance whenever you open a pack to pull a secondary holo, and that could include the Galarian Ponyta, and that was probably the most valuable one. So those are pretty cool. Those are the General Mills. They're very similar to the McDonald's packs. Here's Ultra Prism. Ultra Prism has Cynthia. It has Cynthia Lily. It has the Golden Sogalia and Golden Lunala in it, and especially the two girls have always gone for a lot of money from that set. So that's Ultra Prism. Here's Unified Minds. Unified Minds has a popular Mewtwo and Mew in it, along with other cards like Dragonite. There's a hyper rare Dragonite in here as well. And this pack's just really nice. It came out like 2 years ago, it feels like. Yeah, Unified Minds was the set that I was opening when I first got back into Pokemon. Memories. We have the base set. Big T says I sent an order. All right, well, let's go take care of that. Base set contains so much. It's got Lily, it's got Umbreon Hyper Rare, and it's got Espeon Hyper Rare. It also has Solgaleo and Lunala in it. Yeah, actually, it's kind of interesting. It's very similar to Ultra Prism in that way. But it has something else in it that I really liked. I'm trying to remember what it was. Was it the Ultra Ball? No, I think Crimson had the Ultra Ball. No, it was, right. It is the base set that has the Ultra Rare Ultra Ball in it. All right. So let's see, Mr. Big T. How much is the fire Pokemon in the back? He's an $800 card. He's super cheap, mister. Big T Exotic says 1 Evos. You got it. Good luck on your evolutions, Mr. Big T. 1 pack of evolutions. You ready? Wow, that opened like perfectly. And you pull Doduo on this one, mister. A very well-centered Doduo. See, he's looking pretty clean. But it is just Doduo, I'm afraid. No other interesting pulls in here. Mr. Big T, thank you anyways, mister. Well, you had some really good luck tonight with the Snorlax Eevee. I mean, that's a really hot pull that you got there. Doduo. Thank you so much, Mr. Big T. Mister, would you take any cards from my bag for store credit? I could do that. Were there cards you didn't want? I mean, you could probably do a better job making me an offer on Discord. It's always hard for me to take offers when we're live. Have you seen the corrected Japanese Neo-Typhlosion? Maybe. Let's see what other cards we got down here. We have Lost Thunder. It's actually, here it is right here. Oof. Lost Thunder. So this set's crazy because there's actually a Lugia you can pull out of here, a hyper rare Lugia, that if he grades 10, you will get $1,000 for him. He's really valuable and very desirable. Same with the Suicune. There's a hyper rare Suicune in this set, and he's the same deal. He'll go for like $1,000. Very highly sought after. And you know, people complain about the pop counts on like modern Pokemon cards, but the pop count for that Lugia, I don't think it's very high. It's just, you know, people underestimate how few people were grading Sun and Moon era cards before the big Pokeboom with Logan Paul. So there's plenty of sets from the older Sun and Moon era that really didn't see that many hyper rares getting graded. Anyway, so yeah, that's Lost Thunder. It's one of my favorite sets, but it's also expensive is the downside. Here's Breakpoint. Breakpoint has hyper rare Gyarados in it, and so it has a secret rare card in it. What do they call that? What do they call the secret rare? Secret print. That's what it was called by PSA. There's a secret print Gyarados in there, and it looks really nice. It has Gyarados in the image, and it has Greninja in the image, and Manaphy. But there's a lot of other nice pulls in here, too. There's like Scissor. Who is it? Skyla. Skyla is in these Breakpoint packs. You can pick up a full art Skyla. So that's cool. Breakthrough is all about Mewtwo. There's all kinds of Mewtwo's in the Breakthrough set, and it's actually got 2 secret prints, both of Mewtwo with various Pokemon. TCC going to simp me the breakpoint. Yeah, the breakpoints are really desirable. I open up lots of breakpoint myself. I'll open up one for myself right now. I don't want to pull the hot pull because it'll discourage you guys, I think, from opening it up. But I'll give you guys an impression of it. I mean, I'm not going to complain if I pull it. There's so many good cards in this set. Okay, so lucky for you guys, I mind swept a cold pack. It just had 2 hollows in it, okay? So that's breakpoint, and, you know, it's a little pricier than some of the modern packs. For example, you know, Battle Styles, I think I'm offering that for 6 per pack right now, and Breakpoint's much more expensive than that. But Breakpoint is out of print, so this is out of print stuff. And one day, it may look cheap right now. One day, somebody will hold up a pack of Breakpoint, and they'll be like, oh, wow, Breakpoint. Remember, you know, it'll be like $200 a pack one day. Maybe not right away, but soon enough. And then you'll be like, wow, I should have opened up less of that Battle Styles and more of that Breakpoint. That's what you'll be telling yourself when they reach those prices. Because for the Breakpoint, it'll take much longer for Breakpoint to reach that point. I'm not Breakpoint, I'm sorry. It'll take much longer for Battle Styles to reach that point. Battle Styles will take like 7 years, 8 years before it'll really start be considered, before it's considered really like expensive and rare, right? So Breakpoint's really cool. Breakpoint and Breakthrough. But here is Battle Styles. And if you're just looking to open the latest, cheapest set, I think this is what I'm offering is Battle Styles. It's got Tyranitar in it. It's got the Urshifu's in it from Gen 8. And it's got a lot of Urshifu alternative arts. It's got, does it have Carla in it, or is that Matchless? That's Matchless Fighters I'm thinking of. It's got girls in it. What does it got? It's got Phoebe. Actually, I'm confusing which ones are in which set now. Yeah, I'm not sure which girls are in this one. There's like 2 or 3 girls in here. Look at Beanie Babies. I'm getting into Beanie Babies, man. Rebel Clash. Everyone talks trash on Rebel Clash, but Rebel Clash actually has the Full Art Sonya in it. And Rebel Clash also has the hyper rare Frostmoth, which I'm a big fan of. And then I believe it has the 3 starters, does it not? It has the Cinderace, and it has the Rillaboom, and it has Cinderace, Rillaboom, and Teleon. And those are hyper rares in this set. People like to make fun of it, but I think it's actually decent. Okay, and what do we have here? I think this is just a bunch more Breakpoint. Here's a pack of Burning Shadows. You want some Burning Shadows? Okay, Breakpoint. And Cosmic Eclipse. Cosmic Eclipse is an extremely popular Sun and Moon era pack. I've talked a lot of praises about it. The Sun and Moon Cosmic Eclipse set is so good because it contains the alternative art Pikachu, and not alternative art, the trainer art is what some people call it. Now, PSA will call it a full art, but basically it's got the whole card is a picture, and it shows Red and Pikachu, right? So some people will call it like Red's Pikachu. It's a really, really nice set, but it also contains Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, right? And there's so much going for that set. It's kind of crazy, actually. So Cosmic's just a really, really good set coming out of Sun and Moon. And I think that was the last set, too, out of Sun and Moon. Then we have some sets that I ordered a while back, but they haven't been as popular on this channel. Roaring Skies and Primal Clash. They each offer really interesting cards like Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre. Roaring Skies, we're getting Evolving Skies with Sword and Shield soon. So I think they're kind of copying off of Roaring Skies a little bit, and maybe that will boost interest in Roaring Skies even, I don't know. But Roaring Skies had a really nice X and Y era Rayquaza in it. So that's the guy you're after, is this guy right here. And I don't think anyone ever pulled him on this channel because not many people opened it. Roaring Skies was only opened like a pack at a time. Nobody ever went crazy for Roaring Skies, which I find interesting. Oh, okay, there's Vivid Voltage. What about Celestial Storm? So Celestial Storm, that contains like hyper rare Rayquaza, hyper rare Scizor, and then like a few girl character cards. But I always thought that Celestial Storm was overpriced, so I haven't bought it in a long time. Vivid Voltage has been incredibly popular on this channel. It's got the reverse hollow Charizard, reverse hollow Lugia in it, so you can get good hollows in it, which is nice. But then also it's got the 3 Pikachus in it, Pikachu V, Pikachu V Max Full Art, and Pikachu V Max Hyper Rare, which is just so highly sought after. Even today, it's still going for a lot of money. So this set has a really good chase card in it, and it appears to be pretty rare. We don't pull it very often at all. So I feel like we pull that Pikachu Hyper less than we pull Charizards out of other sets. The problem with Vivid Voltage is it's always been kind of expensive. Even when it launched, it was already expensive. So Vivid Voltage has remained high. The other thing with Vivid Voltage, each box has 2 Amazing Rares in it, including the Rayquaza Amazing Rare, which is very popular. And I think there's a Celebi too, right? Celebi Amazing Rare. So this has remained expensive the whole time. It's kind of annoying, but it's kind of interesting too. Shiny Star and Shining Fates. These were sort of like Hidden Fates, right? But for the Gen 8 era rather than Sun and Moon era. So this has the Shining Charizard in it. This one's a little more interesting. It has a Marnie in it. It's got a Charizard V Shiny that was in Champion's Path. And then, of course, it has the Shining Fates Chubby Cheeks Charizard V Max Hyper Shiny as well. So this offers a little more per pack, in my opinion, which is why it's been so popular on this channel. Also, you get a chance for God packs. Over here, the reason you would be interested in this set is because, well, this is the English set. So if you wanted to collect all those cards in English, you need to open up Shining Fates. Shining Fates boomed real hard right as it came out, but then it slowed down dramatically is what I found. Whereas Shiny Star is still popular. It's kind of crazy, actually. And it shows you that even Japanese cards can have a pretty good stronghold on interest. By the way, also, here's Shining Legends. We'll speak about that in a minute. Champion's Path, it contains pretty much nothing but 2 Charizards. I mean, there's other cards like the Gym... what do we call it? The Gym Leader. There we go. The Gym Leader guy. And he's just an older man. I don't even remember his name. He's so uninteresting. But Champion's Path, it has 2 Charizards in it. The Hyper Rare Charizard V Max and the Shiny Charizard V. So people really spent, oh right, thank you. Well, not Pierce, no, it's the other guy, Vahan. But yeah, people spent an enormous amount of money on Champion's Path. And it's kind of a pity because it ended up being one of the stingier sets. It doesn't really hand out a lot of pulls. They come very few per pack, and yet they were so expensive. Kabu, thank you, Pokeday. Yeah, it's Kabu. So Kabu's in this set. Suspicious Tin is in the set. You know what kind of flies under the radar, actually, is the Dreadnought. I'm a bigger fan of the Dreadnought in this set than the other cards. So Dreadnought Hyper is in this set, and people forget about that, so that's really cool. But so many of these have been opened in pursuit of the Charizards that the Dreadnought and the Gardevoir kind of go, they're kind of eclipsed by it a little bit. Here's Unbroken Bonds. We got some Unbroken Bonds blisters from a fresh case. And this is just a classic Sun and Moon set. It has the Charizard Reshiram card in it, but it's got so much more. It's got like Blastoise and Dedenne, and it's got Gardevoir Sylveon, does it not? Gardevoir Sylveon's in here. You would think that the what is this name? Lucario Melmetal is more popular, but I think that card never went for very much from this set. I think Venomoth is in that set as well. Hidden Fates. Can you believe all this time later, Hidden Fates is still one of the best-selling packs? Hidden Fates, it's so expensive, and yet people can't get enough of it. But that's because it's got everything in it, man. Like, so many desirable Pokemon are in Hidden Fates. James says, I can't find Burning Shadows on your list. You're not selling it right now. That's true. I don't sell Burning Shadows because I believe that with the cutting error on the cards, it's very overpriced. So I don't like to offer stuff to you guys if I think that you guys will lose out on your money. So that's why we don't offer Burning Shadows. Okay, Mosavar says Venomoth was in Unbroken Bonds. So Hidden Fates had like the SV49 Charizard. I feel like Hidden Fates actually triggered a very large interest in collecting Pokemon cards again, because it was so unbelievably cool. I'll open a pack right now. It was so unbelievably cool. And the SV49 Charizard was like this crazy chase pull. I wish they hadn't well, there you go. I did a little mind sweeping for you guys again. So I took a cold pack out for you guys. But basically what I'm trying to tell you is so many people wanted that shiny Charizard when it came out, but then they started printing it. and printing it and printing it and printing it and printing it. And all of a sudden it became obvious that they were printing for a brand new audience, a new mainstream audience. And in no time at all, there was like over 1,000 SV4910s. So it almost makes me wonder, though, if they hadn't have printed so many, how much would it cost? It would probably cost insane amounts of money to obtain one. Shining Legends. Shining Legends is actually one of my under the radar favorite sets of all time from Sun and Moon. This might be my favorite Sun and Moon set, is Shining Legends. And I was stocking up on it, but I've been allowing them to sell off, which is kind of dumb of me. I shouldn't do that. But Shining Legends contains the Shining Pokemon, and that includes Shining Jirachi, Shining Rayquaza. There's a Shining Mew, which is extremely popular, but also a few less popular ones like Volcanion and Genesect from the later generations. But yeah, I can't get enough of this set. The Test Tube Mewtwo as well is just so dramatic looking. I can't get enough of it. I should remove that. Well, I think Mr. has some good Burning Shadows without the cutting arrow that he's holding. Yes, I have about 5 booster box of Burning Shadows booster packs that have no cutting error at all. They're really nice. I'm saving them for the future. So that's Shining Legends. Big fan of Shining Legends. And then let's see, XY Evo. This is a set that I keep singing the praise of. XY Evolutions contains so much. And it was overprinted. However, that's okay because it's so hard to grade a 10 from these booster packs. However, we've got some good booster packs here. I've seen a lot of reverse holos go by that look like they have a shot at a 10. Let's see if I can get lucky on this one of these packs. We pull, oh my lord, so lucky. We pull a Ninetales break. The sweep continues. However, funny enough, in the past, we treated break cards like they were garbage. And, I mean, this one looks pretty close. It's a little off-center right here, I can tell. But this is pretty close to a 10. So I'll likely be sending, well, not likely, I will be sending that off to grade. Or I'll save it for myself to grade once I've got all the grading station set up, I guess is what you could say. So the break cards have surprisingly gone up in price enough that people are grading those. And they actually hold some value. And then here's a Pikachu non-holo. The funny thing is, you would think this card is totally valueless, but when this card can grade 10, so this one's not going to grade 10. I'm going to take it back out. That Pikachu has some value when it can grade 10. So Evolution's been really popular because it holds like 6 Charizards or some number like that. Let's see, it's EX, Mega EX, Full Art Mega, Reverse Holo, and Holo. Yeah, so there's 6 Charizards in XY Evo, amongst many other base set artworks that they just reprinted. I don't know how many times they're going to keep doing that in the future. I hope this is the last time, but it probably won't be. But yeah, it's a reprint of the base set. It doesn't even contain all the base set. It contains some other cards, especially some XY era designs. But this set, it was so interesting. It was priced around, it was like $125 a box, and then Logan Paul did his box break, and it jumped to like $600 a box overnight. And all of a sudden, I'm looking over at my stockpile smiling. So I did extremely well with XY Evos because of that. I'd stockpiled them before they jumped. So XY Evos. And it'll continue to be popular. It's just got so many cool pulls in it. It's got Lily Pad Mew, Full Art Mewtwo, Full Art Dragonite, Full Art Misty, Full Art Brock. It's got so many good pulls in it that it's never going to have trouble being open. People always want to open that. So that's XY Evo. Mr. James, we'll open that in a second, okay, Mr. James? Here's a set I'm surprised more people don't open. This is the Detective Pikachu set, and it actually contains a Charizard in it that you can pull quite often. It's not hard to pull the Charizard. Well, we don't pull it. Again, I'm just doing a little mind sweeping for you guys. But we don't pull the Charizard. We pull, here's a Jigglypuff, Snubble, and Licky Tongue. Look, I like the Jigglypuff. That's pretty bizarre looking. But yeah, this set contains a Charizard that pulls like so often. And the Charizard, believe it or not, it goes for a lot of money. So you can open this set, Detective Pikachu, and as long as you go deep enough, you pretty consistently pull that Charizard. And then just grade them and flip them. But yeah, I don't know. People shy away from it. I don't know why. Not everyone does. Some people do, though. I'll send this Jigglypuff off. Maybe he'll grade 10. But yeah, the Charizard does well. There's also a Mewtwo and a Greninja and a Ditto in this set. Stay. So that's Detective Pikachu. Here's one of my favorite cheap sets. This is the Crimson Invasion, and I think a lot of people dislike the Crimson Invasion, but actually the Hyper Rare Gyarados is one of my favorite Hyper Rares in the entire Sun and Moon collection. So Sun and Moon is Gen 7, and Hyper Rare comes out of Crimson, and I gotta say it's my favorite. So also there's a very sexy Olivia character card, trainer card, and I think there's a netball in here as well. Am I wrong about that? I think there's a netball. So those are all pretty good. And then, of course, the hottest XY era pack that you're not opening, Steam Siege. Steam Siege struggles because it doesn't really have too many popular Pokemon in it. However, I do like that it has Gardevoir in it. Gardevoir is a decent Pokemon. And Gardevoir shows up as the secret print as well as Volcanion. So if you ever see those, they look quite nice. And the surprising thing is, they actually go for a decent amount of money. Also, these packs have tripled in price over time. So it's not like Steam Siege doesn't get more expensive like everything else. It's just like the Japanese packs, right? The vintage packs. I could have bought vintage English, but I realized the vintage Japanese packs will go up in price too. So I was like, I'm going to play around with vintage. No netball, but it does have Luzamine on top of Olivia. Oh, so it has a Luzamine and Olivia. Thank you, Mr. Mahasvara, for setting us straight on that. I don't know how I got netball confused in that set. Now, you guys want to see one of my favorite sets of all time from the Sun and Moon era? It is the Team Up set. I cannot get enough of Team Up. This is by far one of my favorite sets. It actually does contain a Charizard in the set. And then, of course, it's got Gengar, Mimikyu, Snorlax, Eevee, and Magikarp, Wailord, Celebi, Venusaur. It's got so much that it just shocks me. Well, actually, you know, what doesn't surprise me is the price. The price is so high on this set. Yeah, I pulled a Shaman. That's a Shaman. So these are real expensive, but I've recently dropped the price on them if you're interested in opening any, but they're such a high risk. I mean, don't do it if you've got mouth to feed at home or whatever. Do it with grandma's birthday money or with your trust fund. Who here actually has a trust fund? Does anyone have a trust fund? I do not. I was always poor. I'm not hating on anyone who has a trust fund. I hope to leave my kids a trust fund one day. I'd pay for Luzamine on top of Olivia Full Art. So yeah, the cards from Team Up. I'll open one more. I really shouldn't. You know, if I pull a hot pack out, it's going to discourage you guys, but I'm actually opening a second one because I really do like this set. So maybe I'll pull a hot card for myself. Who knows? And in this case, no. I'm just mind sweeping. And so now you guys have a chance for a hot pull. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and refresh and see what else you guys want to open. There's a lot more packs I could talk about, and it looks like you guys were enjoying listening to me talk about the various sets. You know, out of all these sets we're talking about, let me show you the set that I think is best valued right now. And it is this one right here, Japanese Team Up. So Japanese Team Up is a concentration of the best pulls in Team Up, and it's significantly cheaper than regular Team Up, English Team Up, and that probably will not last. If you pull your favorite Team Up cards in Japanese, I guess the question is, will you be able to grade them and flip them? And I'd say, yeah, probably pretty easily. You'd be surprised. I feel like a lot of people are accepting toward the Japanese cards more than they used to be. Can you get the Charizard in the Japanese set? Yes, you can. In fact, you pull him all the time. He seems to pull more often in the Japanese set than the English set. People who have been watching the last few days can confirm that. We've pulled like 5 of them. A goal of mine is when I die is to leave my kids something, not just mine. That's right. That's a very important point of view because in a lot of countries, parents try to take from their children. In first world developed countries, children leave wealth to the children, and is a very telling sign what the future is going to be like when your parents can take care of you. Okay, so let's see. We do have a few more orders. We have Mr. Juan Garcia, who would like one hoops. Mr. Garcia, let's see what you pull. The hoops never stop giving. Mr. Juan Garcia tonight just pulled a golden Snorlax. I want to point out that the golden Snorlax is actually also a shiny Snorlax. I think someone told me that's true, and I think he looks really cool. We've got Fred Van Vliet, Daniel Housing, and Fernie, Miles Bridges, Danilo. Who's this? Anthony Davis, Slam, and Sadiq and Tyler Bay. All right, there you go, mister. Those slam cards are so cool looking. I just want to know, when can I be on a slam card? It'll be called Pokey Slam. Look at that. He's packed fresh, and he already had a white dot on the edge. Noticed that when I was putting him into the sleeve. He says, that's a nice hit. I think so too, mister. I wonder how hard it is to get a 10 in baseball cards. I wonder if they grade as toughly as the Pokemon cards. Did I say toughly? That sounds like bigly. Jesse Salinas says, to darkness. You got it, Jesse. To darkness. Where's my darkness? Oh, we got to get some fresh darkness. I'll be right back. Oh, my darkness. Oh, my darkness. I'll be right back. I said baseball? Did I really? Wait, do I have darkness in here? I don't think so. All right. Time to open some pokies. Were you guys enjoying that conversation about the different Pokemon cards you can open? All right, and to darkness. Boop. Team Trubbish says, impressive, mister. Most impressive. Steep. Jesse Salinas. Grimer. And Scissor VMAX. Hey, that's not bad for just 2 packs. Boop. 1 pack of Tag Team Japanese for Big T. You got it, Mr. Big T. You ready? Only the hot ones. Sneep. So this is from Jesse Salinas to Mr. Big T. And it's a cold one as well. Well, it's the thought that counts. All right. Jesse Salinas. Here we are. I tossed in that the Shaman because you were being so nice. So the Shaman's all yours now. ID Chronicle says 6 battle styles. All right, so 6 battle styles. It's not a bad idea to buy the latest set when it's at its cheapest point, because you never know, over time the price of the set could move up. And so if you're ever going to open battle styles, or you're ever going to open up the new modern set, don't wait for it to become more expensive, because that's what happens. They do an initial print run, and then they do a second print run, and then they do a third one. Then it really starts to slow down. You know, they've got other priorities, not just that set. And eventually they really slow down on printing it, and the price begins to rise. So you do have some time after they release it to go after a hit, but I wouldn't wait too long. Now, if there's no cards you're interested in that set, then that's a different story. Right now, it's the best time to open Battle Styles because it's so cheap. That's exactly the point I'm making. All right, you ready? Mr. ID Chronicle. He's got Corfish. Oh, man, look at those little claws. Snip, snip, snip. Here's Gliscor. And Sizzleipede. Oops. Mister, make a random noise. Quack. Is that random for you? Karina. She's showing off that tushy. All right, mister. That's a waifu card. Let's see, on pack number 5, you pull a Weeping Bell. And pack number 6, he says, what you're telling me is to open another 5 boxes. Oh my gosh, Mahasvara. If you guys missed it, Mr. Mahasvara was going pretty deep on Battle Styles the other night. Mr. Crow-like Pan, caca! What? That's right, we're in Never Ever Land. And I'm about to touch your pee-pee. You thought I meant the Peter Pan version of Never Ever Land. ID Chronicle with an I. Man, I watched those documentaries of the kids that hung out with Michael Jackson. Did you guys watch those? That was some wild stuff. Yeah, Michael Jackson was giving me the pee-pee in the booty. Holy. Here we go, ID Chronicle. Remember, he was found not guilty of those charges back then. And it sounds an awful lot like he probably was guilty. Different rules for rock stars, man. ID Chronicle says, never mind. What? What did I do? Now we have Mr. Mahasvara. He says, cut a Hidden Fates pack. Oh, no. No! So Mr. Mahasvara wants a pack of Hidden Fates to be sliced. Now we're going to do what I've been doing. All right. I don't cut the whole pack because it's too... they're too thick and it ruins the scissors. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these two should be the I can't speak, the hits. And we're going to go ahead and slice them for Mr. Mahasvara. Because he's demanded it. Oh, no. And it is Hollow Paris and Jesse and James. Nothing too wild that time. You're out of control, Mahasvara. No! What's that expensive card you cut one time? Didn't you cut a Sabrina's Gengar back when they were like 80 bucks or something? Whoa! James Gower returns and says 3 Vivid Voltage. You got it, Mr. James. 2, 3. I'm gonna have to restock Vivid pretty soon. Whom cut that? Mr. Mahasvara. Back in the day, we were opening up Gym 2, and that Sabrina's Gengar, he wasn't going for as much money back then, but it was still a pretty expensive cut. But he cut a Sabrina's Gengar, and nowadays, he's really expensive. Michael was innocent. He owned Beatles. Catalog was set up. He just loved kids because he hated people, but what do we know? We could only imagine. Right. Well, I mean, that's his defense, and some people totally believe him. And then there was the actual children that hung out with him. One of them came forward in a documentary and said, no, we were having sex. He was touching my diddly and doing other things, you know what I mean? So then it becomes a his word versus his other word, I guess. I don't know. Here's Ampharos V. Boop. That was Dumbreon. That's a good, I like that Dumbreon. Mr. James pulling Zamazenta Amazing Rare and Ampharos V. Come on now. Don't give me any trouble, Typhlosions. You don't sell Japanese Tag Team anymore. How come? I've got Japanese Tag Team available right now in sealed boxes, and I can make them available for sale, but if they don't sell, then I would be very disappointed because I will have opened up a fresh case of them, and the cases go for a lot more money than the regular booster packs. So I'm not persuaded to break open a case. I can get individual boxes, but those have likely been searched for the God packs. So if you guys want, I can provide Team Up again, but it's not going to come from a sealed case because the difference in price between a sealed case and a loose booster box is pretty substantial. Okay, so I can offer it again, but you would have to understand that your expectations of a God pack are not there. And if you guys really want that, I can set it up tonight probably. I can start setting that up. He says I'd probably buy more Japanese. Team Up. Team Up. So let's see, where did we put James Gower? We just had James Gower. James Gower. He's a Gower. It would be very hard for someone of his caliber to get away with that, even back then. Child molestation in America, big no-no. I mean, that's just speculation. It either did or didn't happen. And Michael Jackson said he didn't do it. But of course, you know, if you're being accused of something that could get you in big trouble, you're going to say you didn't do it. Well, that's speculation as well. The point is, he says he didn't do it, and the kid says he did do it. So that's all there's to it, mister. See, I can rhyme just like Michael Jackson. You want to see if I can dance? Let's go ahead and refresh. I mean, come on, he's an adult man hanging out with kids all day. That's some weird stuff. That's like some, this is opinion. That's some like kind of weird stuff, man. Mike J music is better than R. Kelly. What? You can't say that about R. Kelly. I won't stand for this. Didn't R. Kelly like pee on a girl or something? That's some weird stuff. Didn't the kid later say his parents made him say it? I don't know. There's all kinds of rumors. James O says, tag team, sorry, I thought we were talking about team up. Yeah, tag team. Good old tag team. The best set, the prettiest set, the set with all the girls in it. Hazy says, where was the kid's parents? The kids' parents, where were they? Dropping their kids off with Michael Jackson and collecting their hush money. Michael Jackson didn't make a song called Bad for Nothing, mister. The South Park about MJ is funny AF. Yeah, that's right. South Park did a little skit, and it was pretty weird. Didn't he like make out with Eric Cartman in a dream or something like that? Yeah, they were walking the line. Just watch the documentary and make your own opinions. Yeah, I mean, exactly. If you watch the documentary, yeah, it will. It's an interesting thing. I think it's a little unfair for Michael because he's not alive to defend himself. But again, who's hanging out with kids all day? It's just really strange, you know. And kids are very vulnerable to being attacked sexually because you can groom them very easily. You know, kids don't know what's going on. Kids aren't that smart. Okay, so after James Gower, we have Mr. Estuardo Pascual. He says, one last hoops for the night. You know, I don't think anyone knows my Dollar General has cards. I've went in a few times and asked for cards, and the lady just brings up the whole box. None have really sold, lol. Wow, I've got Dollar Generals out where I live. I need to do that. If they've got a sealed case of Pokemon boosters, I should buy a case from them and offer them here. That would be so funny. Or maybe we could do like a weird thing where we weigh them all out and I only offer weighed packs. That would be a waste of my time, actually. I'm not going to do that. Okay, one last hoops. You got it, mister. Sorry, I grabbed two by accident. There we go. The other one's the one that had the signature in it. Nah, I'm just teasing with you. Sneap. You never know. Guess he was a smooth criminal. That's right. A lot of them can keep them behind the counter. Kevin Looney, Anthony Davis, DeAndre, Andre Drummond, Lonnie Walker, Terrence Davis. And then you also pull Aaron Nesmith and Obi Toppin. There you go. All right. Pull a LaMelo ball. Man, we pulled a lot of LaMelos, but we haven't seen one in the last, I guess, about 20 packs. Better get them scissors ready. Mr. Mahasvara, what did you order? He's got the eyes out. Hoops are hyped to open more. You won't. LMAO. Where's my LaMelo? Says Estuardo. I'm sorry, Estuardo. He's in there somewhere. Can we do a vintage hoops box break? That would be possible. The problem is I'm not very skilled with vintage sports because I've never collected sports. With vintage Pokemon, I understand the value of these really quickly and easily because I actually traded in them all the time. Don't spend your money only on the night ladies. What? No cutting cards. Macaulay Culkin would visit Neverland Ranch and said MJ never did anything inappropriate to or around him. There might be a box or two open. Or two open. Michael, oh, you're saying you might have to open two boxes for Mr. Mahasvara. Let's see. Well, I don't see your order yet. Let me blaze through these real fast. Adam Vinson says one Japanese team up. You got it, Adam Vinson. Mr. Adam. Sneap. Pokies never die, guys. No more than one sneeps, mister. Oh, Adam, it's a cold pack. No snipe that time, Adam. Sorry. Next up, we got Gregory Mountford. What's up, Gregory? He says, it's Circfan, back at it again. Can I get a wigged pack and 3 Japanese team-up? All right, so you need a live custom booster. Boop. Larvitar. I'm sorry, that's not a hot live custom. But he also wanted 3 Japanese team-ups. And that means I need to go get more Japanese team-ups. So we are now low on Japanese team-up. And I'm going to raise the price slightly by $1. All right. Okay, let's get these 3 packs. Mister. You ready? So this is for... Right, Gregory Mountford. Good luck, Mr. Gregory, with your pulls. Let's get you a hot one, Mr. Gregory. Making sure that the cards are positioned correctly in the pack. Oh, hey, those are different. There was no advertisement card at the end. I like that. Oh, Latios, Latios. And one more card. Hollow Electrode. Very nice. That's for Mr. Gregory. Thank you so much, Gregory. Welcome back. Do you need a new bag? He says, I need a new bag. New bag. Here you go, mister. I like this song that's playing right now. Dollar packs would be great on this channel. I think they'd be pretty fun. Yeah, there's actually a lot of Dollar Trees out here. Not a lot of Targets, not a lot of Walmarts. Lots of Dollar Tree Generals. Next up, we got Jedediah Rice. He says, Mr. 5 Japanese team-up. You got it, Mr. Jedediah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You ready? Oops. Sneep. Yeah, man, I went through these team-ups so fast with you guys over the last few days. They've been extremely popular. Cold. That's air blower. Here's a cold one. And Gyarados. Uh-oh, you might be in trouble, mister. Last pack. How many did you order? Did you order 5? Well, you ordered 5 of these, so let me give you a hand with the pity pull, okay? So you got 2 hollows. I will mention the Gyarados hollow is really nice, but we want to get an actual hit, right? What's up, Jam Bobby? Leaf blower, that's right, leaf blower. Oh, God. Well, I don't got to worry about those anymore. Where I live, most people have rocks for grass. Okay, we're going to give you... Hey, let's be real nice and get you 2 GXs. Tauros and Mr. Mime. That Mr. Mime is actually from Team Up, so that's pretty cool. Okay, that's all for you, Mr. Jedediah, and you've got a JE bag that is going to be in here. Mr. Jedediah. James Jedediah. Sweet. Thank you for the pity pulls. Don't thank me. Thank all the guys who have donated to that box. I just hand them out. That's all I do. I just facilitate handing them out. Michael Cusick says 10 more Jet Blacks and 10 Silver Lance. Can I get a pre-grade? Thinking about sending the waifus to CGC. All right, so 10 of each and then a pre-grade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, I got a bit of a cough going. 10 Silverlands, huh? Silverlands. Silverlands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops. The new house looks awesome. Congratulations, says Jonathan Todd. Look at all these returning faces. What's up, Jonathan Todd? Thank you so much. We worked real hard. Remember, it's not just my earnings from YouTube, but my wife as well. She worked hard too, and we both took all of our extra monies and put them away for a down payment on a nice home. Also, keep in mind, houses out here aren't that expensive. If you wanted to move to Lake of the Ozarks, you could buy a reasonably sized house for like $250,000 if you weren't on the lake. So you could buy a nice large home out here for a good price. Even with the whole housing market boom going on, the truth is, Missouri homes are cheaper than the rest of the country. I think Missouri was like the 5th cheapest place to buy a home in the entire country. And it is beautiful out here. I mean, it's wildlife everywhere, and big trees and big hills and a big beautiful lake. And you can actually rent a dock slip. There's like these big dock slips. They're like community docks. You can rent a dock slip and just drive on down to get in your boat, even though you don't live on the lake. Now, the lake houses are a bit more expensive. So that's what my wife and I ended up buying. And they're expensive because you get people like from like Florida and people from California, and they're coming out here and buying up the lake houses. Even just property investors are buying up the lake houses. I've been on the channel, but how long have you been doing this? I've been doing it about 2 years. I think it's 2 years, right? Here we go. We've got Cabalion. Ooh, Cabalion. Do you bird watch? I do not bird watch, but there are certainly a lot of cool lake birds like herons and ducks and geese that you can watch, as well as turtles. So if you just kind of sit outside, which my wife and I do all the time now, you'll watch all the wildlife. It's all over the place. You have big fish jump out of the water. It's really cool. All right, Celebi. So you can get a reasonably priced home out here, and basically you'll still have that lake life even if you didn't buy a house on the lake. It's true, you wouldn't be able to look out your window and see a lake, but you can buy a dock and then just put a boat in there and drive 10 minutes to the lake and get in your boat. So you could totally do that out here if you wanted. And you know, I'd probably move back out here again. I'm so far we're extremely happy with our decision to move out here. Nice green onion. Are you making fun of Celebi? So those are the jet black spirits. You end up with 3 V cards out of 10 packs, as well as 2 hollows. That's a pull rate of 2 hits every 2 hits per 10 packs. No, I said that wrong. 1 hit per 2 packs. There we go. That's what I meant to say. Now here we go. Silverlands. Mister, can you rent me a room? I actually could. We have a house that's so big, the bottom floor is completely unused, and it has a bathroom and it has a mini fridge. So we could rent the bottom half of our home out, and there would be plenty of room, so much that you wouldn't have to run into us and be in our way or vice versa. But you would probably have to get along with me in particular really well for me to rent out any. Oh, what do we got here? We've got Calyrex. It's the My Little Brony. My little brony. Rent to me. All right, head on over, Alex. What do we got here? Volcanion. But you know, probably what we'll do is we'll leave the downstairs. There's actually a large downstairs bedroom with a queen size bed in it already. The previous owners left us the bed frame. We just have to buy a simple mattress for it and put some blankets on it. And it's good to go at that point. So there's a large downstairs bedroom, and then a large basement, and then there's a bathroom as well. So you got everything you need. And we're thinking we're just going to leave that area open to whoever comes and visits us. So it's going to be like a place you can hang out in. There you go, Mr. 10 packs of Silverlands, and you pulled a secret rare Volcanion. Congratulations. That's the hit in the box. Unless the box also has a hyper rare hiding in it, which it might. Downstairs is Kitty Kingdom. The cats actually prefer the upstairs. The cats prefer the upstairs. We have an empty bedroom upstairs as well. So we have an empty bedroom downstairs. We have an empty bedroom upstairs. This room we're in right now is actually a bedroom. So we have like 4 bedrooms in this home, and we're only using one of them. And this second one, I could move my whole operation to the basement if I wanted, but there's no point in doing that, I guess. So yeah, there's a lot of room in the home, and we could have guests over and they could live very comfortably in our home while they're hanging out with us. We just need a boat, but it's looking more and more like we're not going to buy a boat for a while. I really do want to put my remaining money into uh, getting a setup for grading cards. I really want to grade cards. So that was for Michael Cusick, and Mr. Michael says he would like a pre-grade. Ooh, Michael, I didn't know you felt that way about me. Let's see. Where did we put Michael Cusick's bag? Did we put it in here? Jeremy, Eric Guzman, and James Gower are here. I've got a new setup going. I'm trying to create a better system because I want to keep these cards well preserved and easy to find. So I swear, you had an order. Here it is. Are you going to upgrade your table space to a bigger or longer one? I'm not sure if that'll ever be necessary. Don't buy a boat unless you're looking to continually spend a lot of money. Well, you're right, but keep in mind, we don't have to pay rent on hosting a boat anywhere. We've got our own dock. So it's not, I mean, I think that, yeah, no, I agree with you. So I'm not necessarily disagreeing. Okay, here goes the pre-grade. Thin on the left. Could that get a PSA 10? Maybe. Actually, here, let me look again. So I'm going to call that Gem Mint. Gem Mint. This is just going to be mint. These are hollows. This is looking pretty good. Maybe I'll have a chance at pristine. So these are V's. Let's go ahead and skip the V's. Let's make this a little bit faster, okay? This looks nice. That's a V. This is important. Slightly thinner on the left, I'd say, on this one. Very slightly thinner. Probably still a chance at Gem Mint. Black Mage. Do you want these graded? That's a common. It looks pretty strong. I didn't see any print lines. This has a faint print line. I wouldn't grade that. Oh, looks good. I like this Galarian Slowking, by the way. He's thin on the bottom, though. Malamar, now that's English, but the edges look perforated. It looks pretty good on the back, though. Might be Gem Mint. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh, it's another V card. Well, we already graded it, so let's put it down. Unit Energy, huh? Unit Energy is thin on this corner versus this corner. He might still have a shot at the Gem Mint, okay? That's print lines. That has a thin print line. Now here we go. It's Bo. So this is this is a card you're actually interested in. Thin down here on the bottom left-hand corner on the front. Yeah, I think Bo will end up being a 9. I'm going to put Bo in the 9 pile, okay? Then on the left, we got Eevee, Charmeleon, Gengar. Looks pretty good. Yeah, you could try the Gengar if you wanted. I'm probably going to send a Gengar out or two. This is slightly thinner on the bottom. Could still be Gem Mint. So just a V card. Mustard, thin on the left. Here's Birdkeeper. You know, Toro Teal would probably be interested in this card. This is a very slightly off center. I'm going to put this down as Gem Mint. You've got a good card with that one. I'm assuming you don't care about these. Oh! She's so thick. She's like a bowl of porridge. She looks good. That's going in the 10 pile. Sandacondas, thin on the bottom. These are V cards. So, I mean, you might grade these. Let's take a quick look at the Calorexes. He looks fine. And how about this Calyrex? Yep. So there's your Calorexes. Oh, a Lugia, huh? Yeah, definitely send the Lugia out. I don't know if he'll come back 10. He looks slightly thinner on the bottom, but I'd still send him because it's Lugia. Yeah, same with this guy. He looks really good. Celebi, you just pulled this one. He looks real well centered. Calyrex. I would say this whole corner is slightly thinner than this whole corner. All right, so I got a number of cards I didn't grade because we want to go fast, right? And Mahasvar is waiting for his turn too, I think. So unfortunately, your bow is looking like a 9 because it's thin down here. However, you have a nice large 10s pile. Most of these are 10s, primarily because they're Japanese. But some I would grade sooner than others, like these 3 so far on the top. Obviously, this girl. I don't know about Birdkeeper. You could try to trade Birdkeeper with Tortillo. I think I mentioned that already. Unit energy is, unit energy is just okay. So these are the ones I would probably grade first. I mean, you can grade all of them. I would grade anything that looks like it could get a 10. This girl's I think she's a very good choice. So these right here, those are hard to pull. And then as well as the Volcanion. The Volcanion is a secret rare. So these 4 are hard to pull, and I would pick these up first. These are easier to pull, but the Suicune and the Lugia are in high demand, and the Celebi looks nice. So there you go, mister. I hope that helps, Mr. Michael Cusick. Thank you so much for all the times you went deep, and I hope you'll continue to open up some cards. Okay, next up, we've got Adam Smith. Adam Smith, the father of economics, says, or the wealth of nations, he says, 3 darkness and a McDonald's pack. I need a new bag. All right. The wealth of nations. I'd grade Bo, even though she's a 9. We'll still make money. Well, yeah, exactly, and that's why we have those 2 piles. But I treat the 9s like they're still part of your good pulls. So 3 darkness and a McDonald's. You ready? Boop. Adam Smith. Good luck. Set the McDonald's down. We'll get these darkness done first. My Japanese Crystal Charizard graded a 7. I'm so happy. I legit thought it was going to be a 5.5 max from CGC. I'm going to cry. Sneep. Actually, that's an area of grading that I don't understand as much. How to grade the mid-tiers, like between the grades of like 4 and 7. Like, how do you know what I mean? Stunfisk. Panpour. Meltan and Kabaraja. Okay, no crazy luck on the Darkness Ablaze. You did pick up a V card out of 3 packs, though. What's up, Dennis? Or Denise? Anything lower than a 7 is a huge gray area. Exactly, and different companies grade differently. You hire a robot to do it. A wobot? Alright, I'm hiring a wobot. Here it goes. Come on, Pikachu. Whoop. It's Bulbasaur. Now, I'm going to guess Bulbasaur is one of the top hollows to pull out of the McDonald's pack. So I think that's a pretty decent pull anyways. And Mr. Adam Smith, I'll get you a new bag. Bring XQC back to no pixel? What? What is he saying? Mr. Adam Smith. There you go. That Bulbasaur is so pretty. I believe the Bulbasaur artwork is from Shining Legends, in fact. I think that was our music ending. Yep, our music just ended. I'm going to go ahead and reset the music. Where's the lab? It's in Wuhan, China. I'm going to go ahead and refresh now, and I have a good feeling that Mr. Mahasvar is going to have us open a box of Battle Styles. Or 2. I think I have 2 boxes. Okay, we're refreshing. It's taking forever. Oh, lordy. And there we go. Woo! So I can see your order, Mr. Mahasvara did order 2 boxes of Battle Styles. But before we help Mr. Mahasvara, we have an order from Joe Harris. He wants 5 Battle Styles. I have a bag. Okay, Mr. Joe Harris wants 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Give me a second. It's stuck. Oh, weird. That one was stuck. So you got a different one. Mr. Joe, I'm Joe Harris, and this is my Pokemon card shop. Let's get it open. I've really thought about opening up a card shop out here in Lake of the Ozarks. You know, it's a big tourism attraction, and it seems kind of like a card shop would be a pretty well-fitting thing out here. However, I'm not ready to, like, take care of a card shop. I already host this live stream. I feel like if I was to take care of a card shop, I'd need to be there and take care of it all day. And so I'm just trying to figure out how would I do that and host this live stream. Just seems like it would be a near impossible task. I think I would need to hire somebody else to run the whole thing. Here's Cedra. The other thing is, I don't know how successful it would be. Oh man, Victini V. Mr. Joe, you just pick up the one Victini this time. That's one hit and 5 packs. That's the standard. Okay, we got our reverse hollows. Spupa. Spewing hate. Spupa, you need to be re-educated. We're sending you to the re-education camps. Mr. Joe Harris, you got a thick bag. You got 2 packs of something back here that I think you told me not to open. Holy, that's a heavy bag. Okay, and now we move on to Mr. Mahasvara's order. He says 2 boxes of Battle Styles. So here's 1 box of Battle Styles. You're still chasing that Victini, huh? Well, I hope you pull it. And let me just check. Oh, man, tell me I have more Battle Styles. Hold on, mister. Is that really the end of my Battle Styles? Oh, what a bad time to not have enough of it. Hold on, let me check the closet. I think I was mistaken with how much I had. Oh, I think I do have more. I think it's in the kitchen. I do. See, I realized I was running out of it, and I was prepared. I already had more on the way. Okay, there we go. Battle Styles is one of the best priced sets that's a modern set right now. Okay, cool. Moshvar says, I always seem to come by when you're low. Well, in this case, I'm actually high. I've got a lot of it. An order just arrived. So we can take care of all your Battle Style needs. I think I saw Battle Styles. I did. I think I saw Battle Styles. Where can I put this box? Just put it right here. Okay, guys, prepare yourself for a terrific opening. Mr. Mahasvara has ordered not 1, but 2 full boxes of Battle Styles. This is a real treat because now you can see what you expect to pull from a whole box of cards. PP deserves a comeback. What? I'll give you a comeback. Sneep. Dragon. Now, I think Mr. Mahasvara would like to pull the hyper rare Victini out of this set. So he's actually after a Pokemon he's a big fan of. Don't cut the cards. Have no fear. Sneep. Sneep. All right, so those are all sneeped up. That's half the box. And let's see what we got. Salandit. Now we're going to do what we used to do. Here's Urshifu V. That's green. There's a white back. Karina. Green. Here we go. There's a white back. With Mian Xiao. Here's a white back with Colossal Hollow. Here's another white back. Urshifu VMAX. All right. That's the card we were looking for. Urshifu VMAX. Not really, though. All right, here we go. We've got Bronzong. That's green. 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 Here we go. What do we got? Houndoom. Oh, here we go. It appears to be a trainer card. It's Phoebe! Woohoo! All right, much better than Mustard. But, you know, that reduces your odds that this box could contain the Victini. But that's all right. I think with Phoebe, you can make your money back. And the rest is green. Cool. Yeah, Phoebe is a safe pull. Mustard is not. Mustard, Rainbow Mustard in particular, would be pretty tough. Pokizonic, where's Pokizonic? Okay, there's Battle Styles. Throw this back here. Second half of the box. How often do we pull a box with 2 hyper rares? Does that happen very often? I think it's pretty rare. Remember that one time? Who was it? He was opening a whole bunch of Cosmic, and he opened up a Cosmic with like 3 hyper rares in it. What was his name? You know, there's so many names for me to remember. I'm having trouble. I just don't recall. Sneep. How's it going, Mr. Pokizonic? Having a Saiger. What? Sneep. That might have been me. I went super deep on Cosmic back then. No, it wasn't you. I'm trying to remember his name. He's deployed right now. That's why he's not here. And his son's been accepting his Pokemon cards on his behalf. All right, here goes. We've got Tapu. I just can't remember what his name was. Tapu Koko. It's not Dinkle. The word Dinkle comes to mind. I bet his name starts with a D. That's green. No, not Temlet. Although Temlet was also in the service, right? I just can't remember his name. So many names. Not Dave. It's Corviknight. All right, your V cards are arriving. Green, green. Here we go. We're pulling Heatmore Kingdra. Not DL. DL was way back. We haven't heard from DL in a little while. Mahasfara? What was his name? I just can't remember. I'm sorry. I'm going to give up because I don't think I'm going to remember it tonight. It's like Deuce or something. Nah, it wasn't that. Green. His name was X. That's right. Green. And... oh, one more shot. What do we got? It is Necrozma Full Art. Very nice. Not too bad of a box at all. What do you think of that, Mr. Mahasvara? Not too bad. Necrozma Phoebe. And all your full arts in between. A total of 4 full arts. These boxes, you got to admit, are more generous than the old Sun and Moon boxes. Those Sun and Moon boxes could be brutal. There we go. All right, and now we're on to box number 2. Pokezonic says, Mister. Woo. All right. We got half the box here. And we're going to start with this half of the box and move on to the second half of the box. This is the time that you definitely pull the Victini. I feel it deep in my pokey loins. Sneep. 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 Oh man, look at all these sneeps. All right, we're all sneeped up. Mr. Mahasvara, good luck. Clay doll. Oh, right. We got to check for white back or greenback. We got Flapple. Mr. Snip, snip, snip. Cheap, cheap, fun, fun. Here's Mimikyu. Mimikyu's a nice V card in this set. I think there's a lot of good V cards in this set. Green. 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 There we go. Quite a few greens in a row there. Cubone Luxury. I like that Cubone. Wow, that's a cute Cubone. Green. 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 Here we go. Here's a white back. And it is Corviknight VMAX. I'm about to VMAX. Big fan of the Corviknight. One of my favorite designs from Gen 8, by the way. I think for the first time, I like the starter Pokemon for the bird. I call it starter because it's one of those Pokemon you can obtain quite early. So that first half of the box was kind of cold. It had 2 VMAXs and Mimikyu, but that was it. And so we're expecting the second half of the box to be a lot hotter. We'll find out. Snorlax says, I'm back. What's up, Snorlax? How's it going, man? Cubone is the best card in Jungle. Not gonna lie. He's pretty good. People really like that original Cubone. But you know, Cubone, if you like that artwork, you really ought to get the Legendary Treasures reverse holo of him. That's really crazy. With the fireworks reverse holo. That's so neat. Sneap. I got a Flapple VMAX with the cow print in front. His name? What? Garbage quality control? What? You mean priceless error card. I think that's what you mean. Sneep. Oops. Sneep. Priceless Battle Styles error card. $10,000. Sneep. And sneep. All right, we sneeped it up. Here goes. You ready? That's Tyranitar V. Oh my gosh, mister. What a nice card. I'm a big fan of Tyranitar. Took me a minute there. I wasn't thinking about the pull. I was thinking about, I forgot to check the code card color. Here we go. There's a white back. And it is Flapple V. All right. Green. What do we got here? Just holo Bronzong. We stream all night. We do have long live streams, don't we? Here's Urshifu. I thought tonight was going to be an early night. All right, so I'd be getting a little nervous here, Mahasvara. You've now pulled 4 full arts, and none of them were hyper or ultra rare. So this is either an extra generous box or an extra stingy box at this point. We're going to find out. Oh, that's the holo Entei. How's he looking? Nah, he's off center. That sucks. If I pull that Entei holo and he's well centered, I'm grading him. Green. Green. Uh-oh. Green. Uh-oh. Here we go. It's a white back. Come on. Uh-oh. That's Urshifu. I'm getting nervous for you, Mahasvara. Here we go. Here's a white back. No, that's Orbeetle. Uh-oh. Oh, it's got to be this. Oh, man. Oh, Mahasvara, you pulled a box with no hyper. God damn. It happens. It happens. Sometimes Pokemon says, let him suffer. Oops, these are all falling over. Alex says, pity pack. What do you guys think? Should we give him a pity pull? I think we should give him the pity pull. Remember, the only pity packs we have left are those Yuckymons, Pigimons. There we go. Control C. All right, so let's see. We need a pity pull for our friend Mr. Mahasvara. He didn't get a hyper rare. We thought he would, so we'll give him a hyper rare. Oh, Dracovish. That's Dracovish hyper. There you go, Mr. Mahasvara. The box is a little bit hotter. Sorry you didn't get the Victini this time, man. We appreciate you going so deep, though. That's really cool. All right, that's a little bit better. English versus American hyper. Okay, and let's check up here. Mark Mahasvara, you do have a bag up here. Mr. Mahasvara, you also have a slab, the Jirachi 10, okay? Here we go. I think you requested shipping. I can't remember if you did. I need to catch that lineup on the shipping request line. Okay, let me get these boxes of bulk out of the way. I saved your bulk off to the side as well. Boats and hose. Man, I can't afford boats and hose. I got to sell some Pikachus first. Okay, we've got Jack Gray. He's next. He's been waiting an awful long time. He says he wants one Japanese team up. You got it, Mr. Jack Gray. Jack Gray. Sneep. Mr. Jack, you get... Oh! Jack, the wait was worth it. Oh, my Lord. Look at that. What a fantastic card. It looks even better in Japanese. I don't know why. It's like you can see the waves more easily. Holy, what a snipe. All right, that's for whom? Jack Gray. Jack's peeing in his pants a little bit right now. He's going, Mom, get in here. I did it. Congratulations to Jack. I think that's the coolest card we've pulled tonight. I mean, the Golden Snorlax was really cool too, but so nice pulling that Gengar again. It's been a while since I pulled one. Pulled him in English. Okay, and then Mr. Mahasvara says, cut a pack of hoops and cut the 5 My Little Ponies packs. Are you sure? I think I need to go find more My Little Ponies. I'll be right back. My Little Ponies. Oh, I'm gonna trip. So we got some fresh ponies here. Mahasvara says, cut a pack of hoops and cut 5 packs of My Little Pony. Oh my Lord. Cut them in the name of X? What? Ugh, there we go. One, two, three, four, 5. Wish they were still doing the Fire Emblem TCG, to be honest. Some great cards. Fire Emblem? Man, I want some Fire Emblem cards. That sounds like a great series to do a collectible series on. A lot of cool characters to go after. Sexy waifus. All right, here goes, guys. We're having a cutting. Let's see what he would have pulled out of his NBA hoops. Durant, Josh Green, and Killiam Case? Mom, tell him not to cut the cards. Sneep. All right. Oh, my lord. What are you doing, Mahasfara? No, cut them in the name of pee-pee. The My Little Pony packs are next. Let's see what we got here. Bro, that's a good card. Was it really? It's a dead card now, mister. All right, so we're looking for no hollow in here. I'll just bend these up for you and toss them, okay? We're looking for a hollow to torture and release our sadistic desires upon. Sadism, right? Is that the right word? There's like 2 of them. Here we go. Professor Nay. He's like, do your math homework. Time to show Professor Nay who really wears the pants. Okay, and last but not least, Golden Oak Library. How much for a box of Japanese team up? There's 30 packs in a box, okay? Here they are, 2 hollows from the My Little Pony series. Put Professor Nay on the front because he needs a bit of a chopping. All right, we gave him an offer that he couldn't refuse. Woo! Thank you, Mr. Mahasfara, for all the fun. And, man, we need to get you that Victini for sure. Maybe if somebody posts the Victini, I will just be like, sorry, you can't have it. We have to give it to Mahasfara now. Let's go ahead and refresh. We're 200 minutes in. Wow, we're running late. It's a pokey late night. Crazy to think that we were slow just like a minute ago. Frick school, rebel against the machine. Oh my god. Hey, that's it actually. We're all caught up. That was the last order. Sweet. Okay, so we can run the giveaway now. I'm gonna go start it up. Giveaway time for all the kitties. Jump over to the Rocket Discord. And I'm gonna clone the giveaway channel. All right, and now let me go ahead and delete the old one. Boop. Now we're opening up the giveaway channel. And it's open. Sweet. I cut Big Mac. Is he good? He's got that big donkey donut. I don't know, man. I don't know much about the ponies. There's like a few main characters. They're probably worth more than the rest. Look at those guesses come in. Remember, you get 1 guess. You need to guess between 1 and 100. If you guess multiple times, all of your previous guesses will be nullified. So only guess once. Open the number generator here. For those of you who are watching and you don't know what's going on, we have a daily giveaway and we host it in the Discord server, okay? So if you haven't joined, maybe you'll pop in and say hi to us. Also, I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers and it could take me a long time, but you know, you could make my life a little bit easier. If you took a minute and hit that subscribe button for me, it would go a long way. I like how Rand and Snorlax are both trying to throw people off. You guys are too much. Someone said 36, so 96. Get ES out of here. Who's ES? All right. I gave ES a kick. He guessed like 5 times. Oh, was he, is that the mods fixing it, or is that ES trying to fix it? I'm going to go ahead and delete these. Let me just make sure. Let's see who ES was. Oh, I can't send him a private message anymore. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close down the daily giveaway channel. You kicked him. Thank you very much. All right, and I'm saving changes. And now we're going to find out who the winner is. Here goes. Good luck, guys. 83. All right. Number 83. And we're going to go ahead and search for 83. Cro-Mag actually guessed 83. What's up, Cro-Mag? Cro-Mag's the winner of the giveaway. Let's see what you pull, Mr. Cro-Mag. Let's see if you get lucky. Doesn't feel like it's lucky. No, not this time. Just 2 non-hollows. But let's see what else. 1, 2. Oh, there it is. It was 3 packs away this time. Darn it. All right, mister. Better luck next time. Cro-Mag says, I never win. You won tonight. What are you talking about? It just wasn't a lucky win, I guess. I'm going to do a last refresh, make sure nobody's order is missed. It looks like we're all done. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Have a nice night, guys.